listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD, and with me, as always, is Tony D.
Why can't we see the video?
Mamba. No, we're good. Video's on.
But I can't see it up there.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Can you
Yeah, bring it up. Jesus, relax, man.
we don't need to see the soundboard.
I just want to make sure everything is going good. We were having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
That's why Junkyard sputtered at the beginning.
Sounded like he choked at every last word he was trying to say.
So we got quite a show for you guys. Nothing at all planned. We have technical difficulties. Nobody wants to be here. So it's going to be a great podcast. I guess I'll start off by explaining.
Hold on, we gotta wait for the video.
Oh, okay.
Oh, great, now the TV's broken.
It's not. Hold on, relax. I am reconnecting the video. The video is up. They can see us. They can hear us.
Yeah, but
It's just you.
But I need to see myself.
Yeah,
Why?
Just so I know I'm doing everything correctly.
yeah, it's important.
Are you, what do we call it when you just want to see yourself? You like vanity? That's one of the 7 deadly sins.
I thought that was narcissism.
So it's gluttony, Junkyard. But you dwell in that.
Woo!
Look who's talking.
Damn.
What are the other
What do you
ones?
say? What, the pot calling the kettle fat?
Yep.
What is it? Gluttony, sloth.
Pride.
I'm all sloth. I got sloth down packed.
You have Hong Kong sloth. That's the worst kind.
Hong Kong sloth.
Yep.
What's that?
It's a Hong Kong version of sloth. It's the more contagious kind.
But why Hong Kong?
I don't know, motherfucker. That's the
Who
Kongians.
came up with that?
You mean as the Chinese?
No, Hong Kongians.
Like the Viet Cong?
No, like the Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong is a city in China.
Yeah, but it not always was. It was technically a part of Great Britain for a while. Fun fact.
So if you go to Hong Kong, are they gonna have English accents?
No, I don't think so. But they used to, I think there are a lot of Brits there at one point. Kind of like South Africa was a part of like the Netherlands or some shit. Or
No, it was part of Europe or Britain.
no, I think the Netherlands had it before Britain, and then Britain took it over. In like World War II or some shit.
In World War II?
World War II, World War II, not World War II.
Dude, Mordor 1 was rough. Have you seen it? I'm surprised they made a sequel.
I think you're getting your history wrong.
Yeah, it's like that's like the Goblet of Fire, isn't it? Mordor 2?
Yeah.
Goblet
So
of Fire.
you're saying that Britain stole South Africa from the Netherlands during the Battle for Middle-earth?
Yes.
You would
The
think
the Shire.
You would think that if South Africa got stolen from anyone, it would be Africa.
Yeah.
No, man, Africa never had claim to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you see how many white people are in Africa?
I've never been to Africa.
South Africa, I should say. not
South
just
Africa.
I've never been to South Africa.
Is now overrun by robots, aliens, and all sorts of other sci-fi beings.
Unicorns?
Isn't like South Africa like the #1 place to get raped?
No, that's India.
That's
Are
at
you
a
sure?
that's at
Pretty
a frat,
sure.
that's a frat party.
Because
That's a number of places.
I thought
number
South
one
Africa
place
was
to get
like-
raped.
I think it's
a
India.
frat party.
Yeah.
That's a frat party. That's in the U.S.
Would you
frat
like me to
party.
look it up?
Yeah, look it up.
I think it might. I think Jugger might be right. It might be India because
I know India does have, but I thought South Africa was like up there.
that's like a terrible statistic to have. Top rate country, Pakistan.
Papua New Guinea, Philippines, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Sweden, UK.
In U.S.
United States,
We made top 10.
We are top 10.
Hold on,
Got-
let me look at the one.
Gotta
list.
be the best at everything.
Ethiopia's 10, supposedly. When was this one? When was this written? It doesn't say.
How can Ethiopia be 10?
Sri Lanka 9, Canada 8,
Canada.
What?
France 7. This is fake. Germany 6,
What's the name of this website?
Wonderlist UK 5, India 4, Sweden 3, 2 South Africa, 1 the U.S.
Well,
Something about
technically,
that's wrong.
well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that no matter what list you get, neither of them are going to be accurate.
Probably not.
They'll probably all those countries are still probably be in the top 10.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those are probably the top 10.
According
but like,
to this was June 26th. According to CNN, India most dangerous country for women.
What about
U.S. ranks 10th in survey.
that one that says July? Right, keep on going up. That one right there, top 11 countries.
2018,
Yeah, July.
July 3rd. That was like a month ago. 11 U.S. You were out of the top 10. Woohoo!
see, look, was number
Top
one.
10 Belgium,
Oh,
9 Panama, 8 St. Kitts, 7 Australia, 6 Grenada,
It's Grenada.
5 Nicaragua,
Haven't you seen the Simpsons episode?
Grenada.
Sweden
Hello,
number
Mara.
4,
Hello, Fada.
Lesotho number 3, number 2 Botswana,
Number 1,
South Africa.
South Africa.
Okay, all I noticed in this list, it's always United States and South Africa.
That's the common denominator. It's kind of like fucked
And
up.
Sweden. It looks like Sweden's been on a couple of these lists. I didn't know Sweden was that rapey.
Neither did I. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it is rapey, because no one expects it.
Look at this number 3, Lesotho. Look where it's at.
South Africa.
It's like its own little place inside of South Africa.
So
Wow.
it's
So South Africa wins 2 of these.
So just stay out of South Africa.
so is South Africa actually the name of a country, or is it just like a region?
It's the name of the country, but look,
Oh, yeah.
see South Africa and
Lesotho?
Lesotho, and then look Botswana, which is right above South Africa.
That's also on the.
That's also.
So how
it's
about you
number
just
2.
stay away from Africa?
Yeah, stay away from the southern.
Stay away
The
from that
top
continent.
3 are all South African nations. That is crazy.
Yeah, because didn't we have that crazy news story about how they were coming up with those condoms that have like those teeth?
Oh, yeah, that
yeah,
was
yeah.
years ago. We did that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
this was in South Africa
Oh, okay.
because rape is so prevalent that women are putting that inside themselves. So when a guy like goes in there, his dick's gonna get torn to shreds, and people were saying that like, oh, that's wrong, you shouldn't do it. Like, you know what else you shouldn't do? You shouldn't rape.
Yeah, you shouldn't rape people.
Yeah,
What if that backfired and the guy was really into it?
into getting his dick shredded.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can get into it. It's kind of like a Chinese finger trap, except with spikes. So
What-
can you imagine like putting your? I mean, can you imagine
Oh,
putting
I've
your dick?
imagined.
But what if you're a
Oh,
masochist?
I've thought
Oh,
of it.
like how hard have you thought of it? Like, have you tried
Thinking
it?
about it right now.
But what if you're a masochist? Do you think that and they got off on that kind of like pain?
Yeah, I mean, I think the chances of you running into a masochist that is into getting his dick shredded are like a fraction of a percentage of you running into an actual rapist.
So you're saying there's still a chance?
There is still a chance.
Right,
yes.
but what I'm saying is like,
But you gotta play the numbers game.
let's say you have a masochist that loves that kind of thing, getting his dick shredded, but he's not like a normal rape, like an everyday rapist. He's
Like
never
a
raped.
weekend rapist, you mean?
Like, no, he just never raped anybody before. But he loves getting his dick shredded so much that he like, maybe I'll go rape someone who has one of those.
In hopes.
Yeah, and be like, and because I want it to feel from like a real woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
his dick
okay, so
shredded.
here's the thing. So let's say that happens. Then let's say he rapes this woman that already has that inside of her. Then
Yeah.
I mean, she's cool because she's protected.
and he's gonna love it.
And he's gonna love it. And if he tries to rape a woman that does not have anything inside her,
He's gonna hate
he's
it.
gonna hate it. He's gonna just go soft and like just walk away.
Yeah.
Like, ah, no, I'm good.
He's
And
gonna
then
put it
she's
in.
gonna
He's like, oh, this
He's
is.
like, ah,
And
no.
then she's going to laugh at him.
Yeah.
She's like, ha! What a
I-
rapist you are. You can't even keep it up.
I highly doubt that's gonna be the case.
Yeah, she'll turn the tables. And she's like, I should be fucking you right now.
Or as soon as she finds out that he dislikes it, she fucking rapes him. And he's like, no, get off me.
That's exactly how it's going to happen. I don't know why they didn't figure this out when they invented these things. What was I going to say? Oh, so what I was talking about earlier. I called my grandfather because I call him every now and then to see how he's doing. And it turns out he thinks that I am a mark-ass trick.
Not a trick ass Mark.
Nope.
But a mark-ass trick.
He doesn't trust me.
Oh,
The reason why I found this out is because originally he was living with his nephew in their house. And I was like, oh, cool. He has a place to stay. He's good. So I didn't worry about him.
so your grandfather was staying with his nephew.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was I going to say?
He should stay with his grandson.
And this is in Mexico.
No. My dad's dad. He lives here in Chicago.
He's the gangster.
Yes, he is. And the reason why I know that is because he casually brought up that he moved. Like, I didn't know he moved. I forgot what the fuck he said. He said something. I was like, oh, you moved? He was like, yeah. I'm like, where'd you move to? I was just making conversation. He's like, I'm not telling you. I'm like, why are you not telling me? He's like, cause you don't need to know. I'm like, I just want to know where you moved. He's like, look, things are going good for me right now. He's like, I got money, I can pay my bills, but if something happens and I don't have any more money, I might have to revert back to my old ways. And if that happens and the cops come looking for me, I don't want you to tell them where I live.
Wow.
And I'm like, I wouldn't tell them where you lived. He was like, yes, you do. They always do.
Damn. He's like, I have experience in that.
Yeah, I was like, so you're not going to tell me? He's like, nope, it's better that you don't
Did
know.
your dad sell him out one day, maybe?
I don't know. I wanted to tell him over the phone, but I was like, I probably shouldn't, but I'm like, okay, if you kick the bucket, old man, nobody gonna know where you live.
Someone's got to know.
I'm sure somebody has to know.
I know who doesn't know.
Yeah.
Mamba.
That's Mom.
We're having this lovely conversation. He's telling me everything's going good. He just doesn't want to tell me where. So if he feels like I'm going to narc him out to the fucking police.
To the fuzz.
Yeah.
Would you narc him out though? What if they give you a sweet deal?
If they had a reward?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, he's like 80 something. It's time. He's had a good run. It's time to let me live a little bit.
What if you got in trouble
Uh-huh.
with the police, and then the only way for you to get out of it was to trick on your grandfather?
Like, what am I getting in trouble for?
Something for you to spend time in
indecent
prison.
exposure. Like you're diddling yourself in public.
I could live with that.
But that's like 10 years of hard time.
You know what? I wouldn't worry about getting arrested. I would worry about being labeled a sex offender.
Yeah, that's pretty
Not because I just don't want to be inconvenienced. Like, I don't want to have to avoid kids. Like, most of the places I like to go have kids, and I don't have to avoid them.
Why do you like going to places with kids?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
They're the most fun.
That's also
You guys ever
kinda
been
weird.
to a Chuck E. Cheese?
No.
They're
Well,
great.
not since I was a kid.
So you prefer places where there's little kids?
Yeah.
That's not
Because they
weird.
have,
Yeah, all right, but it's not no judgment here, man.
I mean, they just have the most fun. You ever been to Sky Zone? The place with all the trampolines?
Nope.
It's fun. It's really fun.
Really?
Why should kids have all of the fun?
And there's no like limit on.
Age?
Wait.
Oh.
I was saying age, motherfucker. What the? I was gonna say there's like an age limit for the trampolines, but he just took it to a whole new level. He was saying like, you know,
I don't know. They don't judge people all that. It's not like when you go into a fucking barbershop, they're like, no need, son.
I'm not. I didn't say anything.
You were thinking it.
I was thinking age.
You were setting him up.
I was not saying. I was thinking like, is there a limit on age?
In
But
your head, you're like, I'm gonna set this one up. The junkyard's gonna come out and hit it right out the fucking park. That's not what you were planning.
So you really thought that I had the foresight to not only come up with that on my own, but also to set it up so that junkyard would take it?
It's possible. I'm not taking any chances. When it's coming to you guys being disrespectful, I assume the worst.
We've done this podcast for a long time. I never cried laughing. Oh my
But
god.
you've cried.
Yes.
Normally.
Yeah, that's why I said I've never
It's usually
cried.
sad cry.
I've
It's
never
not
cried
like,
laughing. I've cried out of anger, out of being bullied.
yeah, but never.
first
But
time
never
I was-
laugh.
Never out of,
Jesus Christ.
never out. I don't know, Mambo.
Ah,
So yeah, I would trick on my grandfather.
good.
That's hilarious that he's like, nah, I'm not gonna tell you where I live.
Yeah. I told you guys before, right, that he casually... Did I mention on this podcast that he...
Yeah.
He killed a guy.
Well, he didn't, because he said he's casually wanted for attempted murder. So he didn't kill anybody.
Oh.
He just...
He guess he tried.
He tried, and he failed at it.
He tried at some point.
I would like... Before... I mean, he's old. He's like in his 80s. Before he croaks, I would like to know about some of his past. You know what I mean?
Why don't you like ask him stories and shit?
Well, because he thinks he's gonna.
Yeah, he's already
narc
thinks
him
I'm a
out.
trick.
I have an idea.
He already thinks I'm a trick if I start like questioning him and then jotting down in my journal.
No, do a documentary on him.
Oh.
That would be pretty nice.
Yeah. I can be the cameraman.
He's a character.
and you can be the interviewer.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I just
And we can air it here on first on the podcast.
we'll have to wait till after he's dead though,
Why?
because I don't want him getting arrested.
But you need interviews. How about this? We'll air it after he's dead, but we have to get all the footage beforehand, before he obviously when he's still alive.
Obviously, I'm not gonna go interview a dead body.
So yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Well, you tell him. We'll even sign like a confidentiality agreement that doesn't expire until he's dead.
That's gonna be nothing to him. A confidentiality agreement.
Yeah.
It's like we're speaking Japanese.
It's a promise not to trick.
Yeah.
I promise that's okay. He'll understand that.
We'll owe him money if we trick. How's that? That's what it'll say in the agreement.
All right, you might be on to something here. Mm-hmm. Anyways, how was your weekend, Tony? Being as though you're probably the only one that had a good time.
I had a great time.
What'd you do this weekend?
Nothing.
Actually, hold on, before you get to your story, let's
I
get
didn't
to
go
Urban
anywhere.
Dictionary.
Just chilling at home.
Didn't do anything.
Played video games. It was great.
Nothing of interest.
Nothing at all. But you guys.
I went to Vegas.
Liar. Because I went to Vegas.
What?
And you weren't there.
Ah, I caught you in the act. I knew you were there.
So actually, today's word has a little bit of what you have to do. Mamba, how did you feel about not going to Vegas?
I was sad.
Why?
Trying to go hard, bro.
Did you have...
I suffer from severe FOMO,
And what's FOMO?
fear of missing out.
Well,
I'm not so much worried about me missing out. I'm worried about them not having it as good of a time as if I was there. You know what I mean? So I feel bad for them. Like, yeah, they probably had a good time, but if I was there, they probably would have had
A great
time.
well, today's word is similar to FOMO. It's JOMO. Do you guys know what JOMO means?
I've heard it. I don't remember it.
Jomo me. I don't know.
JOMO means joy of missing out.
Oh, that you have that.
That's what
I do have that. So JOMO. So this is the actual definition of JOMO. You're enjoying what you're doing in the here and now, and not on social media broadcasting or seeing what everyone else is doing. Opposite of FOMO or fear of missing out. So let's use it in a sentence. Guy 1, I had a great day. Climbed a hill and didn't check Facebook. Guy number 2, good day. Guy 1, yeah, pure JOMO. So yeah, so if you guys use the word JOMO, you will hear not that,
You will hear nothing.
because this soundboard is acting up. It's such a fucking.
Don't touch. Just leave it. Don't touch it. So if you touch the soundboard, and
So in you fixing that, did you fuck up anything else?
I hope not.
me neither.
But yeah, so I was in Vegas this weekend. It was a gale time. I got there Friday morning, and I came back Monday. So it was a solid 3 days of partying, and yeah, a little bit of everything. I almost had to slap a bitch. I saved lives.
Can you tell us these stories of slapping and saving lives?
It's not really that interesting. It was just
First, tell me about Evo. Did you get in?
so. For those that don't know, Evo is the world's biggest fighting game tournament.
I thought it was a
in Las
Mitsubishi
Vegas.
car.
That is also an Evo. That's the Evo. Actually, that one's discontinued.
Oh,
So yeah.
good, because that was a piece of shit anyway.
So now Evo is just a fighting game tournament in Las Vegas. It's held every year, and it's top players from like all over the world.
Why weren't you in it?
I said top players.
Aren't you your top Dragon Ball Z
I'm not
player?
even. I don't think I'm top players like in Illinois, let alone in the world.
You
so
won't, you won't fuck Mamba up right now.
Mamba rage quit on me.
Bro,
last time.
I fucked him up so bad.
I'm playing Mamba, and like right as I'm about to beat him, I get like connection lost. I'm like, what the fuck? Did Mamba just rage quit on me?
No,
Yeah,
that's
Tony's
not
like, you want to play again? Mamba's like, man, I gotta go to sleep.
It's like it's 7 p.m.
That's right. I forgot. I gotta go to bed.
But no, it was I was gonna buy tickets in advance to go see the grand finals, like because on Sundays when they have like after they do all the pools and then
What games do they play during Evo?
they play Dragon Ball Fighters, they play Street Fighter, obviously is like the biggest one.
The original Street Fighter?
Street Fighter
Street
5.
Fighter 5, whatever the newest
Oh.
one is, Street Fighter 5. Another huge one is Smash Brothers. They have Smash
But
Brothers.
that's when you
Melee.
said it was the original.
Yeah, they have Melee and they have Smash Brothers for the Wii U, and they're both like huge. Then they also have some other ones, which is called Blaze Blue Cross Tag.
No Dead or Alive.
They used when it came out they had it, but no Dead or Alive.
Don't they change like dependent?
Every year they change it depending on what's
big. At the
what's
time.
big, yeah. But it's always Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, because that's how it started. Like Evo started as like a grassroots like
Street Fighter game.
just Street Fighter tournament that people just got together and through, and then it just became like now they have sponsors and there's companies that deal with all that stuff. And
Yeah. Why is e-gaming becoming so big now?
Because autism is on the rise.
I don't think that's why. Because like I've seen like they're on
They play sports too, just virtual sports.
okay. So, but like I was on my Facebook and a live video came up from because I followed the World Cup, like FIFA World Cup, and on there they had the esports World Cup or the FIFA online, the FIFA World Cup, like the FIFA video game World Cup. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was watching these little ass kids playing fucking FIFA.
yeah, I mean it's big because
A lot of these kids are like little. Why the
Yeah.
fuck are they so young?
Because they like video games.
That's how some of them are like really good. And since like everything now you can everything's on Twitch, everything you can easily stream on YouTube. People are just like that's what all the kids are like. They all love it. They love watching like Fortnite or
like
whatever.
this Twitch streamer named Ninja.
Yeah.
He makes like hundreds of thousands a month just by.
Well, that's how PewDiePie started. Wasn't PewDiePie just start?
Well,
he
no,
would
different.
play games. on
PewDiePie
YouTube.
just plays and like commentates on the game. Like he just like, oh yeah, I'm playing this.
Well,
That's how he
right,
started.
right. But that's what I'm saying. Like that. Like, but that's like people watching him play.
Yeah,
games.
exactly. That's how. Yeah, and this guy, I think he does he do Fortnite exclusively or some other.
Yeah,
games too?
Ninja. He does Fortnite
I
exclusively.
think PewDiePie just plays whatever.
Right.
any
Yeah,
game.
PewDiePie will play whatever game anybody recommends. He usually gets it off of Steam.
Yeah.
And he's just dicking around. Whereas Ninja,
It's
if
a
you wa-
serious player.
if
yeah.
you watch him play, he's like, I don't know, you never played Fortnite, right?
No,
It's kind of hard, but he's like,
I refuse to play Fortnite.
why? It's free.
I understand it's free.
Uh-huh.
I just refuse to play it
Why do you
Well-
refuse to play it?
because it's so big and like
Then
popular. I just don't want to play
Then
it.
play PUBG like the mouse.
'Cause
No,
it's so-
because I have to pay for that.
It's so big and popular.
Yeah,
So if something's big and popular, you just,
yeah. I have Jomo.
but it's like actually fun.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be big and popular
Yeah.
if it wasn't fun.
Don't touch the soundboard, Junkyard. How many times do I have to fucking tell you? You're going to ruin something. Touching the soundboard is not worth that sound effect.
Dude, the soundboard's a piece of shit. We got to get a new one.
But yeah,
No, we don't.
we
Just
should
let
op-
it
we
die.
should-
Let it die
Let it
along with
die.
this podcast.
We should open up a what do you call it? GoFundMe or some
yeah.
shit for a
But
fucking
yeah,
soundboard.
Evo was it was cool. Like I tried to get tickets for Sunday. That's when they have all the finals for all the games, but they were sold out. I'm surprised because like they have it at Mandalay Bay and it's a pretty big, arena or stadium, whatever they have there,
Uh-huh.
and it's a convention center or whatever. Nope,
Also a shooting gallery.
they were. This one was indoors. So
Oh.
yeah, but yeah, try to get tickets. No,
I said shooting gallery because
I know.
the Vegas shooting was. Just in case
That's not funny, Mamba.
nobody picked up
Too
on
soon.
It. It's been almost a year.
Still too soon.
But yeah, it was fun. Funny story, interesting story. So this will be an Evo minute, kind of like Junkyard's MMA minute, when it's probably only going to appeal to like 2 people, but he still does it every week anyway. So there was some drama during the Dragon Ball Z Grand Finals,
Oh, I seen it.
which is pretty cool because it's actually a brand new game and it turned out to be the biggest game that had the most signups. So wait, I think Junkyard just broke.
Did you
the
blow a
podcast.
fuse?
I didn't do shit. This fucking soundboard's a fucking. Barbie, you hear that? You hear that?
So we told you not to touch it, bro.
Fuck this piece of shit.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording. You can hear us. You hear, yeah.
Okay, then what are you worried about?
Everything. Go ahead. Go
I
on.
don't need your stupid sound effects.
It's
I'll
not for that.
I'll
Shut-
make it myself. Gee, with the go ahead, Tony. Keep on.
All right.
Gee, with the key.
It's a G and a G.
Gee, and the key.
Who is
Who
he?
is he?
So there was some. So like I said, it was actually the second or the first or second most signed up next to Street Fighter. So a lot of people were into it, and I was watching it. They were streaming it. Obviously, they were streaming it live, and so if you're unfamiliar with how it works, it's double elimination. and at the end, you have like the top two. Obviously, like the top two that are left, and obviously one of them is on the winner side, which means he hasn't lost at all, and another one has lost once, but then came back to beat all the other people that lost to make it all the way to the finals again. So when you have so obviously when you have the grand finals, it's whoever comes from the loser side has to win 2 sets in a row. If you're from the winner side, if you just win 1 set, that's it, you're done. It's double elimination. So, one of the guys playing, his name is Sonic Fox. If you've heard of him, he's probably like one of the most decorated fighting game players. Like he's won multiple tournaments in like different fighting games. Like he's like Mortal Kombat. Like he's pretty much like untouchable. Injustice.
Don't they have Injustice there? That's what I was gonna say.
Injustice. I think he might have won Injustice. So I didn't watch the Injustice one, but yeah, Injustice, Mortal Kombat. He plays Dragon Ball Z. Like he's like most people, like, they'll specialize in one game and that's all they play.
Yeah.
But he'll like play multiple games and he like plays at a super high level.
So he's like the Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Wait, did Randy Moss play multiple sports?
No, wait, wouldn't that be? No, he's the Conor
No,
McGregor.
Deion Sanders.
Conor McGregor.
Or Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah. So he was playing, and he's an American kid. So he was playing against this guy called Goichi, who was #1 in Japan and also like ranked either right next to him in the world. So in previous tournaments, it's always like usually is one of them two at the end. Like they've been going back and forth. They're both like really close. And of course, this time it came down to it. It was Sonic Fox and Goichi. So Goichi had to win 2 sets in a row. So they play 1 set. So they're sitting there, they're playing, and Goichi just like annihilates him. Wins the 3 rounds in a row to clean the set. Like first set, clean him out. So everyone's like, oh, like it's over. Like he just didn't have an answer. Like you could just tell that he was just being outclassed. So usually when that happens is you try to kill the momentum. So like sometimes you go back to the character select screen and you're like, oh, I want to change characters, but you don't really change characters. You pick the same ones. Because the thing was that Sonic Fox was in the winner side, so he was just waiting for someone for the losers to finish playing. So Goichi was like fresh off 3 sets in a row that he won, and then he goes straight.
Was Goichi Asian?
Yes, he is. I say he's Japanese. So basically, Goichi's like on a hot streak. Like he just rode in like hot, and Sonic Fox was sitting there for like maybe 30 minutes without touching his controller or actually playing. So when Goichi came in, he just completely like destroyed him.
Just by pausing it?
No. So what he did was he actually called the judges over, and he said. This was like genius. To me, everybody was like talking shit about it.
Everybody was saying that it was cheating.
Everybody said it was cheating. Everyone said that like that it was like it was a lot of controversy. So he called the judges over and he said, "I want to switch seats." So basically, he wanted to be on the player 1 side.
But why? What was the point of that?
Exactly. The point was to throw off his momentum, to kind of throw him off because he was killing it in player 1. So he wants to kill the momentum by switching, like, let's switch sides. And the judges came over, and I guess they were confused. So it took them a good minute or two to figure out what happened. As it turns out, like, they just didn't know the rules. Sonic Fox knew the rules, and the rule is if you lose a set,
the judges didn't know the rule.
Yeah, they really didn't know. They had to talk it over, and they're like, okay, yeah, like. So the official rule is if you lose a set, you can ask to switch sides, but only the loser can.
Oh, so because he lost.
So since Sonic Fox lost the first set, and if he were to lose a second set, it's over. And Goichi was super hot, so he's like, I want to switch sides. So the judges came over, they're talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I want to switch sides. And at first they weren't really sure. And at first Goichi was like,
did they have to go check the rules? I
think they did because they're like, okay, I guess. So, but I think that is like they asked Goichi like, oh, do you want to switch? And I don't think he wanted to switch. But like I said, I don't think they knew the rules either. I think Sonic Fox was the only one that knew the rules. So they decided to do a coin flip. Because I saw them flip a coin, and Sonic Fox won the coin flip. But I don't think his intention was ever to switch sides. He just wanted to just stop.
Yeah.
So sure enough, they switched sides. And as soon as they switched sides, Sonic Fox 3-0'd him. Like, he killed him.
And doing a coin flip only stalled them longer.
Exactly.
Well, because I read about that. I didn't watch it, but I read about how exciting it was.
Yeah, it was really good.
And they said everybody was complaining because they were like, oh, Sonic Fox is cheating because he's trying to stall. But when you explain it like that the loser can ask to switch if that's a legitimate.
And also keep in mind, if as soon as because after they switch sides, they switch seats, they play a best of 5, so they have to win 3 sets. So after the first set Goichi lost, he could have asked to switch back because he had lost a set,
but he didn't.
But he didn't. But he could have. So as I'm saying, like, it's a rule that like not a lot of like people either don't know about it or the ones that do rarely use it.
Yeah.
But in that time, he's like, I want to switch sides, and they had to let him.
Yeah.
So and yeah, like if Goichi didn't like it, he could have easily asked to switch back after the first set, but he didn't. So that's on him, and he got cleaned 3 sets in a row. But yeah, it was really good.
I remember I had dreams to be a professional gamer.
You know what though? Like
Halo 2 was my thing.
Oh, I loved Halo. Yeah, but just like like you watch these people, like that are like amazing, like at this game. They're like just crazy good. I've also witnessed something that I was equally as impressed, except that there's no way we can monetize this or make any money off of it at all, like e-gaming, which is unfortunate. And that's my brother. He was like so unlucky to the point where it was like impressive. To a point where like halfway through the trip, I was like, we need to figure out a way to make money off of you just losing every single time.
Wait, what was he losing?
So my brother likes to play poker. Or blackjack. I'm sorry, blackjack. He knows how to play blackjack. His buddies play blackjack. He actually like taught me how to play, and he'll show me like, all right, this is what you do. Like he gives me like strategies and tips.
Right.
So we went to Vegas. He was playing, and he just lost he was just nope.
What tables were you playing at? What was the buy-in?
Okay, that was his first mistake. He started playing at the $25 table.
What a fucking idiot!
So it's
Bro,
funny.
Dan Bilzerian, he plays only like
Oh my god!
$10,000.
So it's funny. So we start playing. So we're playing at he's playing at the $25 table, and there's this girl there. She's playing. It's just her and the dealer. So my brother asked, "Oh, mind if I join you? We're fine if I sit down." She's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So she's playing 2 hands at $25 buy-in minimum, and my brother jumps in, and like I shit you not, like 6 to 7 hands in a row, it was nothing but 17s. Like he got a 10 and a 7, or a 7, and it just always hits 17. And I guess like what you're supposed to do is if you get 17, you're obviously not going to hit on 17, right?
If you a bitch, you're not.
Exactly. But the probability of you winning and losing a 17, I think they're like pretty even.
Yeah.
To the point where like he should have won 3 to 4 out of those 7
But
sets.
it was straight nothing.
He lost every single one. Every time the dealer had like 20 or he had 21. So anyway, so that was impressive on its own. The fact that he was able to get that many 17s and lose every single one of them and lose like at the table ridiculously.
Was he even mad? He was like,
he was mad, but he was mad at the world. And the dealer, he was cool. His name was Frank. He was an older guy. He was cool as fuck. He even felt bad. He's like, hey man, I hope it's not a 10, man, because he already had a 10. My brother had 17, obviously, because that's all he was getting was 17. So the dealer has his card. He has a 10. And he's about to flip it over. He's like, hey man, I'm hoping it's not a 10. I don't want it to be a 10. Flips it over. He's like, oh, it's a 10. Sorry, you lose again.
do you know if they were playing single deck or was it 2 decks? Probably 2 decks.
I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. So anyway, that was impressive on its
Your brother
own.
should learn how to count cards.
It's hard to count cards if it's 2 decks. That's why you play single deck.
You still can do it.
So we go back to the.
That's cheating.
So we
You
ended
ever-
up. So we
You never seen 21?
I just watched it the other day. That's what I'm talking about.
So we ended up staying at an Airbnb.
Hold on, really good. Remember when we went to Vegas and we watched 21? After I watched the movie, it was like, bro, I got this. I had this confidence in my head that I'm going to go out there and clean out a casino.
Yeah. Rain Man did it, and he was a retard.
And what happened? No. Didn't happen that way?
Nope, not at all.
So we go back to the Airbnb, and then my brother was like, "Oh, we should play. There's this drinking game. I don't know if you played it with you.
Is it the finger game?
Yeah. Have you heard of the finger game?
I don't think so.
So there were 7 of us, and you all get a beer, and there's a beer in the
Oh,
middle.
they played it the other day at the bar at
Is
Nick's.
that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay,
Were you
so
there?
Yeah. It's basically
You had to
put your
guess
So everyone-
up or down, right?
you
put a
yeah,
finger out?
you put your finger on the table.
You either put your finger on the table or you take it off.
Yeah.
And everyone goes around and takes turns guessing how many fingers are on the table.
Yes.
So you just like close your eyes, you count to 3, and you say a number like say 4.
Yeah, the person that's counting can't look.
Yeah.
And then once you call 1, 2, 3, and then everybody else can either leave their finger on the table or
Yeah.
pick it up.
And you have to guess how many fingers are on the table.
Yeah. And if whoever's the last person.
Yeah. So basically, like, if we all put our fingers down and I say 3 and it's 3, then I'm out, and it's
Yeah,
just
you're
between
right.
you
Yeah.
two.
Whoever's the last person.
So the last person has to chug a beer.
So you have to be wrong
Yeah, pretty much you have to be wrong
every single time.
every single time. So my brother, we're playing that game. We played 4 games. He lost all 4 in a row. It got to the point where my buddy Arturo was like, "All right, man, here's what we'll do. We'll play again, and this time, as soon as you win,
We'll go play blackjack.
no, everyone here chugs a beer. Everyone chugs a beer.
he never won.
All you have to do, like, you don't have to win in the first round. As long as you win, as long as you don't chug a beer, everyone else chugs a beer. He lost that game. And statistically speaking, after 5 games, and then he's like, "All right, just me and you." Or my buddy Truck said, "Just me and you. Like, you can go first. I'll go first. Just me and you. We'll go for beer." He lost that game.
Yeah, Turok sent me a Snapchat of him chugging every time, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, how can he be so bad at a game that he introduced?
He is
everyone?
and he was the one that introduced us to that game.
But he's terrible at it.
So later on at night, we were talking about it. We're like, it's just like, it's uncanny. Like, how can we make some money off of this? So he's like, man, it just can't happen. I can't lose every time. It's just statistically speaking, it's a 50-50 if it's just you and another person. You know? So me and him decided to play just one-on-one, and he lost. And he's like, "All right, man, just, for your liver and your sanity, let's just quit playing this game." So
How drunk was he?
I was pretty drunk. That was the night that we saved lives.
Why'd you save lives?
So we were after
Move
everyone.
your mic closer, please.
So after like everyone like went to sleep, but I guess we were still awake for some reason.
Oh,
And
this is so fun. Go ahead. You get
so there's still we're back at the Airbnb, and we bought beer just to drink.
Was
back
it
at the
like a
place.
condo build?
Yeah, it was a condo. So it was a condo. It was like maybe like 20 stories, maybe 20 floors, and it was like all condos, all condos. They all had their own balcony,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like an arch. So if you stand like where we stood, we were on the 9th floor. So if you stand outside the balcony, you can kind of see like the other balconies, and like they kind of go like in a half circle, and you can see all the way to to the end. And
Was this on the strip or off the strip?
no, it was off the strip. It was maybe about like 5 to 10 minutes off. It wasn't that bad. So we're there, and everyone went to sleep, and there's still like a 24 of Budweiser that was left, and I guess we just decided to drink it. So I think we left 3, and around like 5 or 6 in the morning, like we're outside on the balcony, and I hear like a giant, like a boom. And I'm like, well, we're not in Chicago, so it's not a gunshot. And then I look around, and I just see like one of the units that was at the very end on the 7th floor. Like, I just see a bunch of sparks just fly out. I'm like, huh, that is definitely
Condos normally aren't supposed to do that.
supposed to explode. And maybe it's maybe the guy's in there shooting Roman candles. That's possible. Although Roman candles are usually colorful, and this was just the color of fire.
Oh.
So, like 10 seconds later, like the balcony just engulfs in flames. Like just fire. We're like, huh. Like, I should probably call the cops. So I call 911.
You mean the fire department?
Well, I just,
No, the cops. They're gonna go shoot.
cops.
They're gonna go
the
shoot
fire.
bullets.
Yeah.
At the fire?
The cops need to come and shoot the fire.
Yeah.
So I called 911. Luckily, like we had taken Ubers like from there and back, so I already memorized the address.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I would be like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, And I was drunk, so I call them like, there's a fire on the 7th floor, and I give them the address, 850 East Desert Lane, whatever. And they're like, okay, like
Just put that address on. Now people are gonna go visit it.
they
They
can't.
don't know. I
you
want to
can't.
stay in the condo that Tony Devine.
Yeah, you
stayed
can.
at.
It was.
Can I get the Tony Devine suite?
It was a Tony Devine suite. It was 850 East Desert Lane Road.
Condo number?
Condo number 911. I'm serious. That was our condo
you
number.
serious?
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Yeah, that was a condo number.
That was a sign.
So when I said, "Oh, we're at 911," she's like, "No, that's what you're calling." Like, no. So I called her and I told her where we were, and I'm like, it's on the 7th floor. I could see it when I stand on the balcony.
It was a big fire too.
It was big.
You
And
have a video?
Oh, he
I
sent
do
me a
have a video.
Snapchat.
Yeah,
Oh, you should have told me. I would have put it up.
It's on his phone.
yeah, it's on my phone.
No, but I mean, I would have put it up on for everybody to see.
Oh,
Oh well,
The fire
it's
being
just,
engulfed.
it's just a fire.
Yeah, I know, but it might be cool.
That's true.
just imagine a building.
You could have been telling the story while I was playing
Yeah.
the video.
Not that hard.
So I called them like, okay, and they asked like, are you close to it? You need to evacuate. I'm like, no, we're like kind of like far away. Like I think.
Why didn't you go there and see if you could pull anybody out?
I thought about it, but then I opted against it when she's like, okay, there's units on the way, and like less than a minute later, you heard the sirens.
Really? Was that quick?
It was quick, but that fire like was just like.
Was there anybody in there? Do you know?
I don't think there was anybody there.
What started the fire? Do you know any? Do you know any information other than the fire?
There was an article in the Las Vegas whatever Gazette or something that was talking about it, and I think it was in the. Someone sent us in the group chat. Someone sent the article.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. But yeah, there was no one. But there was I think no condo unit damage near.
No, that's
That's
not it.
June.
No. I gotta find the article.
It's
But yeah, so like I don't think there was anybody there. But I know there were people upstairs because I saw a light go on, and I saw a light go on. A guy kind of walked out and he walked right back.
He's like, "Fuck
"Oh,
this."
fuck this.
What about the condos next to it? They didn't light up.
I think it was just on the balcony. I think it might have been like the AC unit. That's the only thing I could imagine that would have exploded because every condo had like this giant like for the AC. What is it called? Whatever that thing is. Anyway,
An air conditioner.
is that there? No, I don't know. Well, that's the only thing I could think of that would have exploded.
the best part because you sent Snapchats of the.
Yeah.
The best part was your brother's commentary. The stupidest shit.
Oh yeah, what did he say?
He's like, so the firefighters show up, and the trucks pull up to the condo. He's like, those firefighters better get up there fast. Like if they were taking their fucking time.
Oh,
was
yeah.
everybody else sleeping?
Yeah, everyone was sleeping.
You didn't wake them up, tell them there's a fire in the building.
I mean,
Here, I'm gonna send you the video, Junker, so you can show it to everyone. I have it on my snap.
but you wouldn't be able to post. Oh, you could send it in. You could.
I'm sending it via Messenger.
Did that wake you right up?
Well, I mean, we were already woke. I think I woke up Arturo.
It's 'cause you
Like,
stay woke,
I
right?
had to wake up my boy Torax. I had to let him see them. Like, dude, you gotta see. There's a fire. We about to die.
Surprised your brother didn't cause the fire with his luck.
Those firefighters better get up there quick.
They better get up there quick.
No, I'm sure they're taking their fucking time, man.
All right, Junker, I sent it to you.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Hold on.
Maybe your internet's shitty.
No, it's.
Well, in the meantime, we should probably talk about other stuff.
Oh, so what? I want to hear about your slapping a bitch story.
All right. I am not one.
Did you send it via Messenger
Yeah.
to the group, or just to me?
Oh, hold on. Dude, why is your Wi-Fi so shitty?
I'm on it fine. It's not my Wi-Fi. That's
I
your
don't know.
phone,
Last
sir.
time we did speed tests.
Yeah, that's your phone. My speed test had over 20 on my phone. Actually, 100 on my phone.
Let me check.
It's your whack ass phone.
Oh.
Both you guys have whack ass iPhones, so that's the problem.
iPhone has suited me well, sir. Mm-hmm. I've had it for 3 years.
I bet you guys don't even have AC cards in there.
Have what?
Why would I have a fucking air conditioner on my phone? You're so stupid.
AC wireless. Bet you just have that regular N garbage.
What do you have?
AC on my phone. AC.
You have air conditioning
How
on your
much?
phone?
How much spectrum do you have?
Lots more than you. It's T-Mobile, baby. They got like all the spectrum. Dude, I got 153 megs per.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I think you're getting got.
Nope, you are definitely
It
getting
says you're
got.
getting a cool 49.8 on my phone.
Because your phone's slow. Your phone's garbage.
You're getting a cool 6 megs,
Nope.
junkyard.
I'll show you right now. I will even show the audio.
So is this speed test provided by your provider?
No.
Like they give you a
What
speed,
speed
test.
test
No,
are you
it's
using?
regular, good old speed test.
Is it like a third?
This app?
Is it an
You're using
impart?
this app.
Yeah. 153.
You're getting got.
Look at it. 100.
I'm sorry, man.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's 153 down, 9.54 up, which
John
is pretty slow
McGreer
up. But
is really.
He's like,
this
he's sitting in his mansion just laughing his ass off at you.
because you're weak ass iPhones. That's why.
I don't think that has anything to do with
Anyway, I
it.
send you the video.
All right, hold on. Can't let everybody see all our whole business here.
So yeah, there it is. Like,
Hold on. You're not gonna be able to see it. Give me a sec.
Are you gonna be able to hear it?
There's
I mean,
no
there's nothing
audio.
really to hear, unless you want to hear the faint sound of fire in the distance.
I want to hear Rudy say, "Those firefighters better get up here fast."
Hey man, they better get up there quick.
Oh, look at that thing. Bro! Bro! What the fuck?
It's a fire. So yeah, firefighters came. They put it out, and then we got a text message from like the owner of the Airbnb or the manager, whatever, saying like he apologized for any inconveniences caused by the fire.
And did you tell him that you saved people's lives?
No,
Did you tell
no,
him-
No, because I'm a silent hero.
Did you tell him that? Like, yeah, you inconvenienced me. I had to stay up all night drinking because of that fucking fire.
If I hadn't been up drinking, who knows how long that fire would.
Dude, if you weren't up drinking, you might have died yourself.
Exactly.
That
Yeah,
fire
right.
could have engulfed the building.
So my brother's like laying there, and he tells my buddy Turek, tell me a story. He's like, I'm gonna tell you a good story about how a local drunkard became a local hero and saved lives.
All right, so tell us the World Star story.
Well, okay, it wasn't really a world star story. It was just I was just fuck. I very rarely do I get upset in public, and very rarely do I ever want to be in the same light as Chris Brown.
Uh huh.
So you don't
but you-
ever want to hit a bitch?
But
No.
you wanted to put your paws.
But
on the
I
lady.
was very tempted to. I don't want to punch her, but
But
I
just choke her?
I really wanted to like kind of like a really good backhand, you know?
or shake the shit out of her.
Yeah, like just grab her and just shake the fuck out of her. Be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So, we're in I think it was the Fremont.
Old Vegas.
Yes, having a gay old time, having a ball, and there's this gift shop, and I'm like, oh, then they have like, I don't know, it was like whatever signs, and I'm like, oh, cool, I should go like buy some shit, buy some souvenirs. So I'm looking at shit, and there's like nobody there. I'm like, there's only one other like customer, and she's already at the counter. I don't know what she's talking to the girl about, and the counter is like a large counter with like two kiosks, two POSs. So one of them's empty, obviously, because it's like late at night, so there's only one person that needs
Two
to be
pieces of
working there.
shit?
Yeah, two pieces of shit, or point of sale systems.
Oh, okay.
So the girl is on one of them, and she's talking to this lady. Now, not trying to. I don't want to be I don't want to stereotype, but usually, let's just say that her name may have been Becky.
So, if you were to describe this person
So she
by
probably
the amount of melanin they had,
0.
they had very little.
Basically, she has a degree in complaining to management.
Okay.
So she's there. I don't know if she's arguing the price on something or what it is, but she's talking to the girl and whatever. So I grab. I had this hoodie, so I grab it and I put it like on the counter, but I put it in the kiosk next to it. Like
Yeah.
so it's a long counter. So I put it there, and I'm just there waiting. Waiting for them to finish. I'm like looking at some shit they have behind the counter or whatever. So the lady like pauses her conversation and she looks over at me and she's like, "Excuse me, I was next." I'm not trying to take your spot. I'm just putting my stuff right here. Like I see that you're next. And she just gave me this like,
You were the only two people. in
we're the
line.
only two people there. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not. I'm just putting my stuff here. And I
Were
was-
you the only one? Were any other friends in the shop of
No,
ours?
no. They were all like over by the slot machines or whatever. So I'm like, and she just like gives me like this dirty ass look. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like this bitch is probably miserable because, I mean, she looked like, I mean, if I looked like her, I'd probably be miserable too. Let's just say she was very homely.
Oh, okay. Was she older?
She was older, yes.
Was she overweight?
She was, yes. As in, she could have. I mean, maybe a few salads wouldn't hurt her.
Did she ride a rascal?
Damn it! I was gonna ask that.
She did not have a rascal,
okay.
but it looked like pretty soon that's the way it
She
was
was
going.
well on her way.
She was well on her way to be on a rascal. so I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I guess this bitch is just whatever. So she just gave me a dirty ass look, and then she continues on, and I just like turn around. I'm like, I don't even want. I'm like, whatever. So I'm standing there. I'm just waiting, and then I guess she finally finishes her transaction, and she gives her. I guess she swipes her card, and the girl, they have one of those pin pads that they give you over the counter, like it's not like one that's fixed. So she handed her the pin pad.
It's like the smaller one.
Yeah, like those small ones that they give you. So she gives her the pin pad, and then she looks at me and she's like, "I don't want him to see my pin."
Did she say it out
She
loud?
said it out loud. I don't want him to see my pin, even though I'm like 10 feet away.
You should be like, bitch, do you see these glasses? I can't see shit.
No, I said, I don't give a fuck about your pin.
You said it exactly like
I
that?
said it just like that. I'm like, lady, I don't give a fuck about your pin.
Where have you had any drinks?
I
bro?
had many drinks.
Oh, you were inebriated?
I was very inebriated. So she just like, after I said, she grabs it and she pulls it as far as the cord will go to the opposite side of like the register. And by then my brother saw, so my brother came over. He's like, "Hey man, you all right?" He's like, "Oh, it's cool, man. It's just this fucking dumb bitch, whatever." I'm talking to him, and he's smoking a cigarette, and
Inside the store?
yeah, well, you
It's
can smoke in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh,
So-
I'm sorry, just because I didn't.
So, but no,
Because you don't like to have fun. I get it.
Yeah. So anyway,
have
so
JOMO.
me and my brother, so me and my brother, like, so we kind of just because the store's like right by the exit. So my brother walk off like by the doors, like we just walk away from the counter. We're just gonna let this lady finish. So me and him just talking, like, yeah, she's I don't know what the fuck her problem is, whatever. He's like, all right. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So he goes outside to like I guess just finish a cigarette or throw it out. And I'm just there by the doors waiting for her to finish the transaction. So I heard the lady say like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, it's incorrect pin. And she's like, huh? What does that mean? Like, it means you put in the wrong pin, you dumbass bitch.
You didn't say that.
I
did you?
shit you not, I said that.
All loud like that.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm like, you put in the wrong pin, you dumbass.
What did she say?
She's like, oh. So I guess she started getting mad at the girl because like,
Why did she use her fucking card as like a credit card, not put a pin in?
I don't know. But anyway, so like the girl ran it again. She finished her transaction, and then she walked out. And then I go up there, and then the girl's like, "I'm really sorry. I don't know what her problem was." I'm
You
like,
should have shoulder fucking.
I'm like, I told you what her problem is. She's probably fucking racist.
you should have shoulder checked her as on her way out.
So it's funny because I found out later. My brother told me that when he was outside, I guess her boyfriend or her husband was out there, and she was waiting for her. And my
So she had a significant other.
I don't know, man. I mean, you know what? They could have been from Alabama, so it could have been a cousin. So anyway,
/lover.
lover. So anyway, I guess my brother was out there talking to him, and I guess like he was pretty cool. So like the lady walks out, and then my brother's like, "All right, man. Well, you have a good night." And he goes to shake his hand, and then he's like, no, like she didn't want that guy to shake my brother's hand.
Ah.
And then
Because he was brown.
yeah, obviously way more brown than me. So yeah, so she was like, I guess she was like completely against her significant other making any type of contact with a Mexican.
And did he shake his hand or not?
Yeah, I guess he just looked at her like, "The fuck is your problem?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, have a good night, whatever." So she was none too pleased.
I'm surprised
she was taking multiple L's that night.
I'm surprised she didn't like tell him. I wonder if she like, you know what I mean? Like she probably could have made it a bigger scene if she went out there and like, that guy just called me a dumbass bitch.
Yeah, she could have. But I mean, I was rolling deep.
That's true. Plus you had All Star there.
Yeah, I mean, All Star would have. He'd been like, "Look," he's like, "Just tell me where that bitch is. I'll slap her."
That's funny.
So yeah, I would. I'm not one to make a scene in public, and I'm not one to like really get angry. But I don't know, for some reason, like, and even when I'm drunk, like I've been in a situation when I've been more drunk than I was there.
Yeah.
And I've been less upset at certain situations. You know, it's like whatever. Like, but for some reason, she just like
Hey, man.
totally rubbed me the wrong way.
Some people will get your goat. It happens.
So I'm like, so my brother came over. He's like, "Hey man, I'm about to be a world star."
I had to deal with that at work today. Some guy. So it's not just my job's policy. I guess it's a law that you can't return software. So once
Yeah.
it's open,
Yeah.
so you probably know
Yeah.
about that, right? So like this guy bought a video game. He bought Destiny 2, and he came back and he was complaining.
Destiny 2. That motherfucking game's like
you can only return it if it's
15 years old.
if it's like defective. Like you can return it, but you have to get like the same one. Like,
Yeah,
if-
you'd have
if
to-
was
the
it
disc
like
is
five?
scratched-
Was it one of those $5 discs?
It was like $20, but you can exchange it for another. He kept on saying it's broke.
Yeah.
It's broke.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm
you can
like,
exchange
okay.
it for the same.
Yeah,
game,
exchange it
yeah.
for another. We can't give you your money back just because it's a copyright law. And he didn't want to hear it. And he was like, y'all are just stealing money from me. And I'm like, nobody's stealing your money. We don't even get your money. And he's like,
as if you personally have his $20 in your pocket.
if I pocketed his
And,
$20.
and it was your game.
Yeah.
You gave him.
And he was like, and I was like, all right, man, well, we try to help you out. There's nothing I could do for you. He's like, well, I'm going to call 911. And I wanted to tell him, like, fucking call the cops. I don't care. I think they showed up. And they came up and talked to him, and then they left because they were like, this guy's an idiot. That made me feel pretty good about myself. Yeah, some people, they just, like, go rub you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Overall, did you have a pretty good experience in Vegas?
Yes, overall it was great.
Did you miss us?
The only thing that was kind of a shock, and I wasn't ready for, but I adjusted, was at the Fremont, they used to have $2 Coronas.
I thought it was $2 Heineken's.
$2 Coronas and Heinekens.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Mamba's two favorite beers.
now,
Hey, if it's $2, I'll drink whatever the fuck you
so
give.
now, due to like the economy and inflation,
Uh-huh.
they are now $3 Coronas.
Oh,
and
shit.
Oh man!
And did you only have one $2 bill on you?
All I had were $2 bills. I purposely like have been hoarding $2 bills for this occasion, and they were all null and void.
I love the Fremont Casino because, like, if you go to hotels on the Strip, they have like fancy ass restaurants like Burger,
That place is fantastic.
all these other like, upscale restaurants. You go to Fremont Casino,
There's a Dunkin'
they have a
Donuts.
fucking Dunkin' Donuts in there.
Yeah, they do.
So like you came here for a reason. And
'Cause you're poor.
If you want to, yeah, exactly. So take your big and toasty and your fucking iced coffee and shut the fuck up.
Yep. And go play some penny slots.
Yeah, exactly.
oh my
But
god.
yeah, so Fremont now has $3
Heineken and Coronas.
Heineken and Corona, which it was rough, but I adapted. I made it. I made do.
That's what's up.
Did you split one with somebody else? Did you guys go like in for like, a couple of them?
Yeah, every third round we went halvesies.
Okay.
Because
It
we
gets
all,
expensive.
we all got to split the cost of that.
Yeah. Did you visit any of our loyal listeners in Vegas?
No.
Like call me hey.
I mean, I thought that I was thinking about it, but like, nah, it's probably sure. I think I'm a weirdo. It's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to any Zippo stores possibly?
I did not because we didn't stay at Planet Hollywood. We did go to Planet Hollywood, but I don't remember exactly where it was. And
It was in the mall.
Well, you guys,
yeah, but it's huge.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking massive. I don't remember exactly where, and I highly doubt she's still there. It's been like how many years?
3 years.
Yeah,
3.
I'm pretty sure. Unless she could be the manager. Maybe she owns it now.
Yeah.
She
maybe
owns it.
Maybe she could have. Maybe now she owns it. I could have gotten a free Zippo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever. Curse missed opportunities.
I'm sad I didn't go, but maybe next time.
I'm not.
Why are you not?
Because you guys don't want to do anything I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to go on the fight tour.
What if we go on the fight tour?
Not only do we not
If
want
you go, if you go to Vegas and you go on the fight tour, I'll go with you.
I also want to go to see Cirque du Soleil, the Michael Jackson Experience.
We wanted to go see that, but tickets were sold out.
So you got to get them in advance.
Yeah, but the thing is that we don't have the foresight for that.
I also want to go see Carrot Top.
Right. So when are we going?
you want to go see fucking Carrot Top.
I want to see Carrot Top.
That's
He's a
why
prop
no-
comic.
Yeah.
When do you want to go?
How
Joker?
many prop he's like the only prop comic.
Right. That's why I want to see him. You know how old he is?
It's probably like
Is he
50
like in his
something.
60s?
Yeah. He's old as fuck. He's gonna die soon. I want to see him before he
I don't think
dies.
he's gonna die soon.
He's in great shape. He's probably not gonna die soon. But still, I want to see him. At least to say I saw Carrot Top.
Yeah, but I think I heard that the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil was awesome.
Yep.
So when are we going, Junkyard?
I don't know.
Like if we go, I promise I'll go all that boring.
I
shit
also want to
you
go see. I also want to go to Burger again, and I want to go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. His other
do.
restaurant.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen.
It's not Hell's Kitchen. It's another restaurant.
How many restaurants does he have?
He's got a fucking a lot.
In
That's
Vegas?
another. No, in Vegas, I think he only has two. He's got the nice restaurant and then the burger.
So which one's Hell's Kitchen? Because I saw it.
That should be. Is that in?
Yeah, it's right by Caesar's Palace.
Oh, then maybe he's got three in Vegas.
It's really nice. It's fucking huge. There's like fire and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the Hell's Kitchen from the show was in California. I could be wrong.
Unless there's another one, but yeah, that one was right by Caesar's Palace.
Interesting. All right. Well, I want to go to one of them.
Nice, so I'm down.
Trying to go?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
If I'm gonna do all that, yeah. But see, all that stuff costs money, so I gotta like.
That's where you get it in advance.
Yeah, that's why I gotta plan for this. I'll let you know once I have
All
the
right, you
money.
let me know.
Mamba won't want to come because he won't want to go to do any of that stuff.
I'm just trying to get my drink on.
You might want to go on the fight tour. Now you're into fight and stuff. It's fighting and shit.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't want to spend 4 hours on a tour.
You go to 4 different gyms.
That
You go to 2 boxing gyms, 2 MMA gyms.
That's cool, but that's 4 hours.
I did 3, but I went 2.
Can you drink on this tour? I think that's a big game
I
changer.
think you can.
Oh,
See?
see, I'll get,
You probably can drink on like the way to the.
That's cool.
I don't know if you can drink in the.
Yeah, you
gyms.
might not be able to like get drunk inside.
I'll
but
just
yeah,
get really drunk, and then
just drink on the way there. Yeah.
at the last gym, I'll be inebriated enough to challenge one of the
Exactly.
UFC fighter.
You got to start throwing out some challenges.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, motherfucker, you won't meet me at 350 right now.
350. He'll be like,
you won't money match me right now. Let's go. $50.
He'd be like, in order to do that, I have to get another fighter and stand on top of his shoulder.
I have to get someone else to combine my weight. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
You can have fun in Vegas, Junker.
I had fun the last time we went. I just wanted to do more because last time we went, it was just like we just drank.
Well, it was a bachelor party.
Also, another update that's very important. Other from the Fremont. So from the Fremont is now $3 Coronas, which okay, whatever. I guess you'll just have to save up more money to go. But you remember that restaurant Cabo Wabo that had bottomless mimosas till noon?
And Bellini's.
Yes, it is no longer till noon.
What time is it till?
Now it's till 11.
No, last time it was till 11. I think.
No, it was noon.
You sure? I thought it was 11.
Positive it was
I thought it was 11, and they cut us off at noon.
No,
because that's when it was like an hour ago, but
no. I remember it was noon.
I thought
But
it
anyway,
was
it's now till 11. But it's funny because we got there. I think we got there like at 10 o'clock, thinking that we get a solid
2 hours.
No, it was till 11. But the lady, the girl she was cool because she was still giving us like well after 12 actually.
Oh, nice.
So even though she was still like in those set till this time, she was like,
So that
keep it coming.
end time is more of a suggestion.
Yeah, it's more of a suggested end time.
I'm sure they prefer it to be ended.
That's true. So, but yeah, so keep that in mind. And they open at 8 a.m. Cabo Wabo, right outside Planet Hollywood.
So if you just stay up all night, drink,
Yeah, you can just
you go
straight
recover with some
there. Some
mimosas.
bellinis and mimosas. Yeah.
So, do you think that hurts them financially? Those giving unlimited stuff.
I'm sure,
I mean, I think
but people.
I don't think so because it's part of the. I think it's all part of Planet Hollywood. And as long as they keep you there drinking, you're gonna spend money there. You're gonna go to the shops. You're gonna go to the gamble
you're
there
gonna
because
order
you're already
food.
there.
Yeah, you're gonna
you know?
order food.
Like if you go there and you just have food and you just get hammered, and you want to gamble. Oh, I'm just gonna gamble right
Yeah.
here. I'm not gonna fucking go.
you'll get hammered
it's
and
right
you'll
there.
go play $25 blackjack
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, that brings us to our next segment.
Does it really?
So, did you know that there's this all-you-can-eat restaurant that closed down and they closed down after customers ate too much?
Damn.
It lasted 2 weeks. So here, let me read the article for you. It's interesting. It is truly universally acknowledged that when attending an all-you-can-eat buffet, one must consume beyond one's means.
Yes. I mean, that's the plan, right?
That's the point. That Well, that's why people go there.
When you pass through the buffet kingdom doors, normal portion sizes and food pairings no longer apply. Duck pancakes to start, lasagna for main, stir fry with a side of curry for a second main, 2 slices of pizza, 3 slices of pizza, back to the duck. Will you feel like physically removing your stomach with your own bare hands by the time you're done? But this is all part of the fun.
Duck pancakes. What the fuck are duck pancakes?
Google that, Junkyard.
Junkyard, before we move on, I need to know what duck pancakes are. Because I never knew that was an option. Duck pants is like the first thing that comes up on Google. You know what? Google that too.
They look like crepes made from duck.
Duck
Duck breasts? 4 duck breasts.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, so it actually has duck meat in there?
Oh yeah,
So it's actual. Okay, I thought
so
maybe
it's actual duck.
I thought it was just a name.
just a name
of-
for a style.
Yeah, like they look
like
like.
hush puppies.
Oh,
not
they're
really-
like crepes.
Hush puppies don't have actual dogs in it.
They're like crepes filled with duck, or tortillas filled with duck, like something like that.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess I never knew that was a thing. Okay, continue.
So, okay. So, diners at an all-you-can-eat buffet in China recently honed their unlimited food cramming
Why am I not
skills.
surprised? It's China. They always turn it into like, let's take this to the max.
So well that they managed to put a restaurant out of business. According to ABC News, a Chinese hot pot restaurant in the city of Chengdu has been forced to close 2 weeks after opening, after customers exploited its generous all-you-can-eat offer. Patrons at Jiaminer restaurant could purchase a membership
Oh,
card
there you
for
go.
$25.
Wow, that's a fucking
A
deal.
membership card.
Yeah, which entitled them to a month's worth of unlimited food. However, many who bought the card shared it with
Well,
friends and
duh.
family, meaning the restaurant received over 500 customers a day, with queues forming
For those
outside
that don't
each day
know,
before it
that
opened.
means line.
Jian Menor's owners had anticipated being able to recoup the losses caused by the literally giving their product away for free by attracting repeat customers. Seems this didn't quite work out. The uncivilized behavior of the diners was secondary. The main problem was our poor management. Co-owner Su Ji told the
How did they
Chengdu
$25
Economic
a
Daily.
month?
For all you can eat food? Yeah, that's.
How? Okay, like, but let's say you didn't share that card. If I pay $25 a month and I eat there every day,
That still doesn't. I mean, with the
That-
amount that if you're eating
yeah,
like 3 meals, say you eat 3 meals a day, that's more than $25.
but let's say you can only go once per day.
Uh,
At $25 a month, let's say you go there
That's-
every day.
that's
That's
still-
that's like 30 meals.
Yeah.
That's like you're paying like less than $1 per visit to all you can eat. There's no way you could turn a profit on that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe they thought that maybe they only gave away so many. I don't know.
and he said we hope for repeat customers. Yeah, they'll come back.
Yeah,
For more free food.
for more free food. Oh man, I'm not surprised it was China though. Did you see that? I don't know if we talked about this. How Pizza Hut used to have in China, or was it Japan? They used to have a salad bar, and if you dine in at the Pizza Hut, it's all you can eat salad
Yeah,
bar.
they used to have that here too in the
Yeah.
U.S.
Well, they don't have that
Well, they
anymore.
have salad bars here.
I think they do. You know what? I think they do have all you can eat salad bars here in the U.S. And that's never a problem because clearly
Nobody gives a fuck about salad?
Nobody gives a fuck about salad.
You don't go to Pizza Hut to eat salad.
But in the Orient, boy, do they give a fuck about salad. So they got rid of that. They got rid of Pizza Hut got rid of all the salad bars there because people were also exploiting it. They were like they turned it into at first it was all you can eat. Then they realized that
That was too much.
it's too much because people were just like going crazy. So then they changed it to you can only have one plate. Well, all that did was like turn it into a how can we engineer this one plate to fit the most amount of salad for my one visit. So Google Pizza Hut salad bar challenge. I mean, if you could spell it right.
Challenge. Holy shit.
Okay, look at the images.
So this is people in China.
So people in China that decided to like let's
one's
see
impressive,
let's see who can and there are blogs that give you instructions. Like if you click on a junkyard, it'll tell you like how to actually set it up. Like if you put carrot sticks sticking out, it increases the diameter of the plate, and you could fit more stuff on there. Dude, look at that.
Hold on, I'm gonna put this up for the viewers to see.
So basically, this turned into like, let's see who can come up with the biggest salad tower. And people were posting pictures and blogs, and so yeah, pizza is like, all right, this has got to end because we're just like, we're gonna go.
We're just hemorrhaging money.
They're just hemorrhaging money on the salad bar.
That is fucking crazy.
Look, go back to
Hold
the
on, let me.
go back to the Google Images because there's this cool little one that shows you like a little instructional video, and they give you like they rank which vegetables are the best for the bottom, which was like I can tell you, man, there's like a whole fucking
Are those oranges at the top? What the fuck?
yeah.
That's insane.
Hey, and
Fucking cucumbers. What is it? Pineapple?
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Let's see.
Just go back.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't because it's a different browser. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a look up that instructional one. It's pretty funny. But yeah, can the viewers see this?
Yeah, they can see all
right,
this.
so yeah, just look at that.
Oh, here we go. How to beat the buffet.
How to beat the buffet.
Fill the bowl, lay carrot sticks across the top.
Uh-huh.
Build walls of cucumber slices. Fill
then you
tower with
fill the
food.
tower.
Oh, the inside.
So outside, yeah, there's stuff inside all those cucumbers.
Holy fuck.
And this is what was going on in China for a while.
Yes. Until they decided.
There's
okay,
like, fuck it.
look at.
Yeah, until they were like, fuck it. We're just not. Holy shit, look at this one. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, look how Chinese ingenuity destroyed the salad bar. That's the name of the article. That's fucking hilarious. So if you ever think of opening up a restaurant, you need to have some airtight law or some rules and regulations.
Only in
place.
China, though,
Yeah.
because that's where they fucking exploit all
Yeah.
sorts of shit.
Yep.
Well, that's what I was saying about because like a month or two ago, I went to CC's Pizza with my sister, and I was like, I think it was just $7 to get in for all you could eat pizza. Like, how did they make money? I mean, I'm pretty sure the pizza is like super shitty.
Did you eat the pizza?
Yeah, I ate the pizza.
Was it good?
No, but it would. But I could eat as much as I want.
Exactly. He was
probably really
he was-
cheap ingredients.
He was going for quantity, not
Yeah.
quality.
Like, how much is? Have you guys ever been to Golden Corral?
You know what's
I've never been there.
You know what's the funniest part
I always
about
wanted to go.
Me too. I've never
Just
been
to
there
go.
either.
CC's Pizza is that they deliver. So
Let's not
so
deliver
there's-
all you can eat, though, obviously.
No, no,
So
no.
they're banking on the fact that you'll like it so much
That-
that you'll actually like order
Yeah,
something.
there's somebody that's so lazy that doesn't want to take their fat ass to CC's and get all you could eat.
They
They have somebody deliver it.
Is it only pizza?
No, there's other stuff like soup.
Is it like a real, like more like a buffet?
Yeah, you could get pasta. There's like desserts. None of it is like good.
It's not like one. It's not like that casino fucking buffet that Tony went to the last night.
It's no.
That wasn't fucking
what's that
amazing.
place that our friend Ernesto takes us to? The clubhouse.
Oh, the clubhouse.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
the
Oakbrook?
brunch.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
The breakfast. That's high class. Though.
yeah. It's nothing like that.
No, they have.
The pizza's like cardboard with cheese.
They don't
on
have.
it.
They don't have pizza at the clubhouse
No.
because it's too high class for that.
And if they do, they only have it to see who goes for it.
They probably have
Yeah.
like
And
goat
they-
cheese
and,
pizza.
And then they start weeding those people out.
They start asking them to leave.
Yeah, like, all right, that's it. Like, I think you've had enough.
I had a good. The first time. What did I try there? That was really good. Creme brulee.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
they
good.
have good creme brulee.
Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Their prime rib is also pretty decent.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't think I ever had the prime rib there.
We should go to Golden Corral, check it out.
we should. We should go to Golden Corral and give it a review.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
All
like a great
All
idea.
right, we'll put that on the docket. Go to Golden Corral one of these days.
All right, I got another a great thing we talk about here.
Ooh, not fun facts. Not fun facts. These facts are never fun. Not fun for anyone. Not fun facts.
So, you know what that means?
No.
Conspiracy corner. Since
You know,
Tony doesn't do them anymore.
Okay, I think I know which one you're going to talk about because I saw the flash of the article and I've heard about it before.
So this fucking stupid.
It is. It's fucking dumb, but it's
So, flat earthers claim Australia doesn't exist and people who live there are actors paid by NASA. Okay, so check this out.
So NASA has nothing better to do than to
pay-
create a continent and pay people to pretend they
with
live
funny ass accents.
So there's a growing number of people who seem to think the world is, in fact, flat. But it gets better. They also insist that Australia is actually one big hoax. According to a viral Facebook rant, the entire country and presumably the 24 million people that live there is completely fake. The idea resurfaced at some recent gathering of so-called flat earthers in Birmingham. Birmingham. Oh wow, surprise! Fucking Alabama. Recently, where over 200 people came together to confirm to each other that the Earth is nothing more than a giant
They all
pancake.
came together and
Okay,
like,
hey,
yep,
man, you agree with this, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Australia's fake. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good. All right. The origin of the fake Australia post started on Reddit back in 2017. It was written by Shelley Floyd. But it appears to be back in the minds of spherically challenged at the moment. Australia is not real, the rant begins. It's a hoax, made for us to believe that Britain moved over their criminals to someplace. In reality, all these criminals were loaded off ships into the waters, drowning before they could see land ever again. It's a cover-up for one of the greatest mass murders in history. And moreover, the Post reckons that all Australians are nothing more than computer-generated personas. And if you've ever been down under yourself, you're terribly
Yeah.
wrong.
Supposedly, if you go to Australia, you're not going to Australia. You're going like somewhere else.
Yeah, it says hilariously, the pilots are apparently all in on
Yeah.
it
Every pilot's in on it,
and have just
and
been,
every airline.
and have been just flying you to parts of South America
Yeah.
all these years. Flat Earth theories,
Parts of South America.
yeah, flat Earth theories have been shot down by just about everyone capable of rational thought. But the theory is still enjoying a current resurgence. Over 200 conspiracy theorists gathered in a hotel in Birmingham for UK's first Flat Earth convention. The convention, which took place over 3 days, saw 9 speakers take the stage to explain their theory as to why the Earth is flat. According to the Telegraph, Dave Marsh, an NHS worker who spoke at the conference, said, "My research destroys Big Bang cosmology. It supports the idea that gravity doesn't exist and the only true force in nature is electromagnetism." While NASA has proved the Earth is round by using GPS satellites and images from space, flat earthers believers claim that they have evidence that the space agency is lying. So what do you think about this? Do you think Australia is fake, guys?
Well,
Yeah.
I've never been there, so I can't say that it's real.
I think it's fake. Now that they opened my eyes with this article.
Oh, like are you woke now?
Yeah, because it only makes sense. Why is everything in Australia trying to kill you? It's to keep you away. Keep you away from realizing that this is a hoax. This is man. What do you have? Box spiders, which eat birds. Great white sharks.
Oh, don't they have coconut crabs there too?
Probably.
Have you seen coconut crabs?
They're terrifying. I know what coconut
seen-
crabs
No.
Do you
are.
know, look it up, coconut
They're
crab.
terrifying.
Yeah.
All sorts of animals that'll kill you. Poisonous snakes. You know what?
And dingoes.
Dingoes. That
They
eat,
eat
they eat babies.
Dingo HO baby?
jacked kangaroos.
Holy fuck.
You never seen a coconut crab?
No.
Look how big those are.
Jesus Christ, let me put this up for the viewers. For the YouTube
Oh, you could
viewers.
just Google coconut crab. It's not that hard.
It's not, but they should see this.
Look how big that is. It's the biggest, bigger than that guy's head.
Yeah, and apparently, like their claws can like
Pierce your fucking chest?
They'll shatter your bones. Like it'll completely break your bones.
Jesus Christ.
They're called coconut crabs because they climb.
And eat coconuts?
They climb trees and they break open. They can crack open
I
coconuts.
think I seen a video of a coconut crab eating a seagull or something. Google that.
Coconut crab eating a seagull.
Just because it ate something. Coconut crab. And don't they like just... There you go. Eating seagull.
So apparently it's a thing.
Holy fuck. Should I play this?
Oh, it's. I think I seen it. It doesn't really show him eating it, but it pretty much has it, and it's just killing it.
Here, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. This is fucking crazy.
And I think they like when they migrate, they just like take over an area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who's gonna fucking stop him? If they come in and they say, this is my neighborhood, I'm like, oh, this is your neighborhood.
Yeah, this is your house, sir.
Have at it.
Hold on. Let me put this up for the viewers. This is insane. What the fuck? It even sounds weird.
Well, that's because the seagull's fucking dying.
Yeah.
All right, check this out, guys. What the fuck?
Oh, poor seagull.
I know. I feel bad for the seagull. But that crab ain't
Oh,
letting
it's
go.
dead.
Yeah, that crab ain't letting go.
No, it's not. It's still breathing. Look
So,
at it.
but it's going to die very
Yeah, it's
soon.
gonna die.
Did it pierce its fucking skin?
Probably.
It's got it pinned down by one of the wings. And it's just, I'm just going to chill here until you die.
It's still breathing though. It's bloody. I see the blood there.
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do anything. It's just like waiting for it to die.
Rumor has it that the cameraman was also killed too.
The cameraman also never made it back alive.
All right, I guess that's enough of that.
So yeah, coconut crabs, stay away from them.
That's-
They're unfuckwithable.
That's why, like, when people say, "Oh, I eat crab and lobster," I'm like, they're just giant sea bugs. Like, how can you eat them?
They're
delicious.
They're delicious sea bugs.
Are they?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, there's this restaurant called Jack Gibbons. They have
Somebody was just telling me about this the other day.
me.
No. Asked me about it. It's like a steakhouse, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I know. You did tell me about it, but someone else actually mentioned it the other day.
It's like family owned. It looks like a local, nothing like super fancy. But they have this steak and crab legs, and they have like
How much is it?
It's pricey. I think it was like maybe $60-$70.
That's pricey.
But this was like
For that alone,
this was like
or your meal altogether?
I think the meal altogether was like 80 per
that's not-
person.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Wait, is that? But that's like on average. So a place is expensive.
No.
Oh.
That's just that particular dish is like probably the most expensive dish. They have other stuff that's cheaper, but if you go there, like
How much if I for one
Man.
person? How much is Jack Gibbons usually?
you could probably look up the menu. They're pretty hip to the scene. Anyway, because I may be wrong on the price. I don't know it's around that much, but
You've reached a point in your life where you don't even look at the
yeah, I
tab.
didn't look at the price.
He's money's not an option for Tony.
Here's- The guy's like, "Here you go, sir."
He's got still millions in
Splitting
Bitcoin.
that? No, just run it.
Just run it.
And then he's like, "All right." And then when he's like, "What about the tip?" You're like, "Put a number that feels comfortable." With you."
Whatever, man. Whatever you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with it, I'm comfortable with it. But they have like you get a big ass steak, and like these crab legs, but these are like huge, like massive crab legs. They're they're really good. I was telling Junkyard about it. You should really go. It's fucking great.
I will. I'd want to go. Anyway, yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's shit. What the fuck am I doing here? Today's an off day for me, guys. Clearly,
That's every day.
I think today's more of an off day. Oh no.
Maybe I should look it up. I want to take my girlfriend somewhere nice. I've been having like
Is it nice?
No, it's nice.
okay.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's just like it's not like super fancy. It just looks like a family owned. You know.
I've been having recurring dreams that my girlfriend's gonna leave me. So
Are you
Probably.
sure that's her not telling you she's leaving?
unless she's whispering to me in my sleep. Like one of the dreams that I had, it was really weird. I dreamt that she broke up with me and started dating. Fuck, what's his name? Ted Nugent.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was weirded out too. And in my dream, I was like, "What the fuck is going?" Her parents were cool with it. I'm like, Bill, Margaret, are you okay with your daughter leaving me for Ted Nugent? They're like, "Yeah, as long as she's happy." I like wanted to pull my fucking hair out, and then I woke up, and I called her. And I was like, "You better stay away from fucking Ted Nugent."
And she's like, "Who the fuck is that dude?" That's
Anyway, speaking of weird shit, while we were on the Airbnb, all they had there was a Roku TV. So
no, like real TV.
yeah, no real TV. Which I mean, we don't really care.
It's fine. Yeah, you can stream it.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to.
So we're sitting there once. I guess one of our buddies, Alejandro, was watching a movie called The Cube. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
The Cube?
The Cube. I bet,
Oh, The Cube.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a
I've
horror
heard of it.
movie.
is that the one where like like
Yeah.
They're
everyone
trapped in a cube.
and they don't try to figure out. So there's like how many? There's like 4 of them or something.
There's the Cube. I know there's one called Hypercube,
Yeah.
and then
So-
there's yeah, I forgot.
Anyway, so we're like, whatever. He's sitting there watching it, and it's like, hey man, what are you watching? He's like, oh man, I watched this movie called The Cube. It's about a sphere. So I guess they saw the first one, and then he started watching the second one. But I never saw the first. I didn't watch the first one, so I had no idea what the fuck was going on in the second one. But apparently, like, it's kind of like, is it like Saw when they all just wake up in this
yeah,
cube
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, it was pretty.
I guess that's right.
it's one of those, like, it's one of those
I never-
B movies,
I never thought about that.
straight to DVD type.
Yeah, it was from the 90s, if
Yeah.
I believe.
Not-
Early 2000s.
it wasn't-
Early 2000.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great, but
No, I remember I saw it when I was a kid. I was freaked the fuck out. Because I think at the beginning, some guy wakes up and then he trips a wire and he gets like sliced in millions of pieces. Right? Oh, you didn't see the beginning.
that I didn't. That
Oh,
and
okay. Spoiler alert.
And that's Resident Evil.
No, that's happened too. They probably Resident Evil stole it from Cube.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Cube
Resident
came,
Evil.
Cube came out before Resident Evil.
Oh God.
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
get to our
They used to have that movie
Wake the
always at the
fuck
local
up.
video store. I should go home and watch it tonight on Netflix. I think it's on there.
All right, you guys have your gripes. Tony, you got a gripe?
Yes, I think that if inflation is going to incur, they should spend some time alerting the public.
What is this back to your $3 beers?
It took me by surprise. I think that if they're going to raise their prices, they should kind of like do a little ad campaign.
The guy buying the steak and crab legs is complaining about $3 beers.
I'm complaining about $3 beers because they used to be $2 beers.
Yeah.
Now, if
It's a matter of principle.
exactly. Now, if I had gone to Vegas, like
You
when
should
we
speak to
went-
their manager.
I probably should have, but he's like, what is that? But then I started thinking about it. He can just be like, all right, well, you can go buy beer anywhere else you want,
Yeah.
and it's always gonna be more expensive.
See, I'm glad I didn't go down because I was thinking about going. I was like, if I just penny pinch and I just hang around the Fremont Casino and stick to their $2 Heinekens and Coronas, I'll be good. But if I would have went there and they would have been $3,
It just
Your,
throws up
your budget would have been.
yeah, I would have been like, well, I'm gonna be stuck in my room all weekend.
Well, no, you probably could have gone to liquor stores.
That's true.
Yeah.
But is that your gripe?
Yeah, that was my gripe. Like they should really like do a
Let you
little,
know.
let me know.
I feel the same way.
How are they supposed to let you know?
They can like do commercials.
Yeah,
They can post stuff on Reddit. Like I don't know.
they should have done that with the double cheeseburger.
Yeah, I see bullshit ass Facebook ads all the time, like repeated ones over and over again about shit I don't care about. One of those could be, hey, Fremont Casino, they're now $3.
So they're going to spend more money in alerting the public that the beers are more expensive.
Yes, because that way, people will not.
Waste their time.
They're not gonna be upset about it, and they'll go in knowing the $3 and they'll spend more money.
Next time you go, they might be $4.
If they are, I will buy one less round than I normally would.
And then the following time, it might only be $5.
Then I'll buy one less round than I normally would. So I'm slowly going from like 8 rounds to like 7 to 6 up until they're like back to regular price, and I'll buy 1 round and I'm leaving. So either way, they're like the Fremont Casino is getting a fixed amount of money. Now it all depends on how much beer they want to give me for that money. Like I'm only gonna give them $30. Whether that gets me 10 beers or 3 beers
Or one beer.
or 1 beer, that's all I'm spending there, and then I'm taking.
If
my
you're spending
business
$30 on
elsewhere.
one beer, you probably shouldn't be going
and
to the
then
Fremont Casino.
I am taking my business elsewhere.
All right. Sounds like a
Solid gripe.
yeah.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Mamba. You look like a man that has something to gripe about.
I have 2 gripes actually, but I don't want to waste. We've already been doing this for like an hour and 20 minutes, so I kind of want to run through them.
And we still got a couple questions to get through.
No, we don't.
We do.
We don't have to.
And I have more grapes.
Do you?
Yeah, so go ahead.
You could have one of my gripes.
Okay, what is it?
One of my gripes is okay. Really quickly, so we've talked about it on this show before. We talked about Alex Jones
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and Infowars. Well, my gripe is that Facebook, YouTube, and I think there's one more site.
Spotify and iTunes.
They
Yeah,
com-
iTunes. That's the
they
big one
completely removed Infowars from their
Yeah.
from their catalog.
yeah, which a lot of people are happy about. I'm not happy about it for two reasons. One, I'm not happy about it because Alex Jones is hilarious.
He is.
And I want to hear what he has to say. And two,
Even though everything he says
is ridiculous.
wrong.
I have enough sense to realize
To
that
know
what he
that it's bullshit.
Yeah. But the real reason I have a problem with it is because I feel like when you strip somebody of a platform like that, you only give more empowerment to what they say.
Yeah, because it looks like everybody's trying to shut him up.
Yeah.
Like he knows what he's talking about, which he doesn't.
And I know what he's saying is ridiculous, and I guess it breaks certain rules. And like with YouTube, they're really cracking down on that shit.
Yeah.
I know
I think everybody's trying to crack down on fake news.
I guess, which is fine. But I just feel like if you block him and remove him from your site, it kind of gives some validity to what he has to say. So when
Even
he
though
talks-
even though it may not be true, it
yeah,
just
it's
makes
not
it
true.
seem.
But when he says things like the liberal media is trying to shut me up, well, then now it kind of makes it. People are like, "Hey, he kind of has a point. They are trying to shut him up. You should just let him, give him a fucking soapbox and let him be
Ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. Let him say what he wants to say.
I mean, there's people on fucking Reddit think that Australia's fake.
Yeah. I think a lot of people listen to him, obviously, and they take him serious, but I think there's a lot more people who know that he's an idiot. So,
That's true, but then you got those idiots that think that Sandy Hook was a false flag, and that pizza place was like
a pedophile ring?
pedophile ring, and they went to go shoot it up.
Was your
That
okay?
was just one guy.
I know you have a friend that has a significant other that is a conspiracy theorist, right?
Yes,
Does he believe in flat Earth?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll find out, but I don't think so.
Does he like Alex Jones?
I know he's heard of him, and he does. He says he does watch it, but I don't know if he believes everything he says.
okay.
I would
I
hope
was
he
curious.
doesn't. But yeah, he does. Yeah, because I remember I brought it up. I'm like, oh, has he heard of Alex Jones? And she asked him. She's like, oh yeah, he's definitely
Heard of Alex Jones?
he is on Alex Jones. I'm like,
Does he think Sandy Hook was a false flag? Or you never asked him?
No, I didn't ask him that.
That's like a
part.
hard.
We should get him on the show.
That's like a hard question to ask somebody. It's like, hey, by the way, do you think Sandy Hook was a false flag?
I think we should have a conspiracy theorist on the show. I think that would be fun. I
We
think
know
that would
one.
be. Huh?
Yeah, our boy Eki.
Yeah, but he's not. He's not. I don't think he's as well versed in conspiracy
Dude,
theories.
all he does is watch conspiracy.
Yeah, I know
theories.
he does, but I don't think. But they're all like different ones. Like I don't think he remembers like all the conspiracy theories.
I think you told me once about how the Denver airport is
Oh yeah,
is a
it's,
hub for the Illuminati.
yeah.
There was something about it.
There's all sorts of things about that being, and then Dave. I saw this video, and it was like from a legitimate site. Was it Vice? It was one of the like main websites, and they did this whole thing about it, and they weren't claiming it, but they were trying to like show like what people are talking about. They're like, people say that it's
They're
Illuminati,
shedding light on
and they
it.
start pointing stuff out in the airport of things that are supposed Illuminati
gonna
things.
have to
It was actually
research.
really interesting. I'm like, whoa. Not that I believe it, but it was just like, oh, okay, like that's like it's weird. Like
I'm gonna have to research this.
there is something really odd about the Denver airport. Like things in the airport that are very odd. Like outside the airport there's this like blue not stallion, Bronco.
Oh, the giant Bronco statue.
But with like I think it's got like red eyes or something crazy, and it looks fucking creepy looking. It's not doesn't look like a normal horse. It's weird. But anyway, yeah. So is that your only gripe?
My other gripe is I think over the weekend. So in Chicago, obviously, we got a lot of crime in Chicago.
Shootings mainly.
Yeah. So how is the police combating this? By planting a bait truck on the south side of Chicago.
A
with
what
Nike
truck?
shoes?
With Nike a bait truck.
bait.
And waiting for people to steal. That's my gripe. Now, I'm not I'm not taking away from what they did. If you stole shoes from a truck that doesn't belong to you, obviously you're an asshole and you shouldn't be stealing. But it's just like doesn't CPD have anything better to do than planting a bait truck and waiting for people to come up and steal?
Isn't that entrapment?
It's entrapment, and the fact that they filled the, I guess they left the truck next to a basketball court. So they left the truck with Nikes next to a basketball court in a predominantly black part of the city. Yeah, they don't do that on the north side with all the Caucasians.
And was like wide open, or how did they?
Well, it's because it would, if they do that in where the Caucasians are, it had to be like a truck full of like New Balances.
Or crap, yeah. No, it would be Nikes, but they would all be Monarchs, Nike Monarchs.
But how? Okay, so how did they? Was the truck closed? I don't understand how
No, it
it
was open.
worked.
It was just there, like it was open, and there was like a bunch of like
Shoe boxes.
and they were just waiting for people to go up and start grabbing it up. Bam.
And how many people did they catch?
I don't know.
The article that I read it didn't say, but I'm pretty sure they were probably kids, and kids on the south side, they're pretty impoverished. They don't got a lot, so I mean, I'm not condoning what they did, but if you're a black kid on the south side of the city, and
I think that there is a better use of those resources.
than planting a bait car and try to get people to steal shoes. Those drugs, maybe, I don't know, but shoes, just probably only catching kids at that point, while like dozens of people are probably getting shot over the weekend. So
Speaking of crime, there's a great show I started watching. It is called Castle Rock.
Oh, on Hulu?
Yep. And I highly recommend it. It is really
Hell
good.
no, motherfuckers!
I would
Wake
also
the
like to
fuck
recommend
up.
a show. It's a 6-part documentary series on Netflix called Wild Wild Country. It's pretty...
I started watching a show that Mama recommended to me last episode.
Hold on.
Why don't you ever watch shit that I recommend?
What did I recommend to you?
Ozark.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you.
Junkyard, I'm so glad that you realized my recommendations.
Mamba recommended this show last episode,
Mama did not recommend shit.
and
I'm pretty sure I recommended it
I took his recommendation
multiple times.
Junkyard,
and I ran with it.
before I mention this show, have you ever heard of Ozark?
I don't recall ever hearing
Don't
of
recall. You
I
don't
recall.
remember anybody ever mentioning it or anything?
Play the tapes, Junkyard. Play the tapes
Nope.
when I said it. Go back in your
it.
library.
I don't know. What,
Yeah, I don't either know which one. But I know I did it, damn it.
How
Whatever.
far are you?
I only watched one episode, but because the reason I haven't watched more is just because I got busy and I haven't had a chance to watch it.
So
But
far,
I
so
am.
good.
But the one episode I saw was actually. I usually give it like 3 episodes. But the one episode has already
You're
captivated
hooked.
me.
Yeah.
And I want to watch more. Like I said, I've been meaning like every time I get home, I'm like I want to watch Ozark. I want to watch Ozark. But like shit just has been really busy for me, so I just haven't had a chance.
You're in for
You have till August 31st.
Why are they? Oh, because the new episodes comes
That's
out.
the new season,
That's fine. I'll just binge the whole 2 seasons.
I'm excited.
But
Are you excited because I recommended it and now you like it?
I don't
So-
even know who you are, sir.
so Mamba,
What
I
is your name?
Fuck out of here.
I've never met you before.
Mamba, I give you an A+
Thank
for
you.
that recommendation.
Thank you. I have good taste.
Yeah.
You should also watch Castle Rock.
Oh.
It's a Hulu show.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea, Mamba. I think I might.
Check it out.
Thanks
Check
for
it out.
recommending
It's
that
really
to
good.
me. Yeah.
It's really good.
Both of you guys can like fucking kick rocks.
All right, let me get to my gripe, shall we? So my gripe, we were talking about this a little earlier. We touched on it. Fake news. Dude, I'm just tired of people believing every bullshit ass video, bullshit ass article that comes up on fucking Facebook and start sharing it and put like the little like surprise the emoji and shit. Like, bitch, that shit looks fake as fuck. Okay, so I'll tell you how this sparked. I mean, I always complain about Facebook, but today I was scrolling down my timeline and I see this one video from one of my friends, Facebook friends, of this fucking van just exploding at this gas station, and it says that the caption reads
Terrorist attack.
no, reads van explodes after children in backseat were using cell phones to watch
Oh yeah,
videos.
yeah. I did
And,
read that. I was like,
Killed some women and women and children or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, first of all, I smell bullshit. And that video already had a couple shares on it from the person who posted it, and that people were like, "Oh my god." And I didn't see it like after that, but I'm pretty sure there's always someone that in those videos says, "See, this is why I don't let my kids do that." Blah 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 blah. Like everybody believes fucking bullshit. So first thing I do, I'm like, I know this is bullshit. but I want to prove it. So what's the first thing I do? Go to Snopes. Snopes has everything. Anything that's bullshit is on Snopes. Snopes is a great website for those of you who don't know.
On Snopes?
No.
Because I heard Snopes is bullshit. and I tried to go to Snopes to see if Snopes was bullshit.
And it says,
I found nothing.
True.
It said true. So now I was like, shit. So does that mean that Snopes is legit? Or it's not legit? Dude, I was so conflicted.
So Snopes actually, because I don't know how the fuck, that's their full-time job, I guess, is just to disprove shit. But it was the first thing it said. So the first thing is that it showed the exact video, and it's from a few years ago. Everything always gets recycled on the internet. And it said it's false, but it was also captioned. So I guess what turns out is that obviously they blew up because in the video it blew up. B, they were at a gas station, but this was in Brazil. And in Brazil, it's very common for them to use natural gas to fill up their cars, not like our fuel, like, regular gasoline, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. So they use natural gas to fill it up. And I guess there was only one person in the car, and it was a female, and she did die. And what happened was it had nothing to do with cell phones. The cylinder that actually, I guess, in the car, it went awry and it fucking exploded. So yeah, and it even said at the bottom, it's like there have been no proven tests to show any validity to cell phones causing any explosions at gas stations.
Did you tell this person?
You know what else? What else? They have showed no validity to that jet fuel melting steel beams has never been any proof of that ever.
But you know what? There's tons of proof that dank memes,
Dank memes though, that'll melt anything.
especially steel beams.
Did you tell this to the person that posted that?
Actually, right when I was looking it up, Tony told me he was outside, and I didn't get a chance to.
So you're getting around to it?
Yeah, I'll get around to it sooner or later, if I remember.
Really? Go ahead.
But no, it pisses me off that people believe everything. They just believe everything. People are fucking gullible nowadays. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
Yeah. Like when somebody makes a fan-made poster, a poster or trailer, and somebody will, for a movie that's not happening, and somebody will post it like, oh, I can't wait till it comes out.
Yeah,
and
can't wait for what to come out. Whatever we watched already came out.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait that much longer.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
You know what? Something was floating around there recently, and I saw it was hilarious because this is from. Remember, I've griped about him before. There's one guy that always watches movies that are fucking shitty ass bootlegs. He just spends time watching shitty bootleg movies.
And
the same guy posted this fucking fan made trailer of Forrest Gump 2 and said, "Man, that looks dope." I watched it. I'm like, it's basically Tom Hanks in every other one of his movies that they put him together to make it look, and it wasn't even done well. You could tell it was not the same movie.
Did he actually think it was real?
Yeah, he said no. I don't think he said it was. I don't think he ever said it was real, but he just said it was dope. And I'm like, that
it wasn't really
video.
Good. It
was not. Did you see it?
It was funny though. I saw it,
but it didn't. It looked horrible.
No, it was terrible.
You know what was great is that video by King Vader when he makes these parody videos about Marvel and Power Rangers. He did the one with Thanos.
Yeah, I saw it.
And it's just him dancing.
I at first I was like this is ridiculous. But then when they start bobbing as a group,
Squad.
I was like, I wish I was there.
Oh, okay, and that same guy.
And then you see Ant-Man just coming.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
speaking of what you guys
King
are talking
Vader,
about,
his videos are on point.
That same guy went on. He reminded me of you for a second.
Of who?
The guy that I was telling you
Bro,
about.
that's an insult. Because this guy's a piece of shit.
Well, no, not because of what he said. I feel like Mamba's got more sense than he does.
Oh, okay.
But he's reminded me of Mamba because he went on the Bruce Wayne Facebook page to complain or some shit.
Oh, I used to?
Yeah, it used to. He still do.
For those who don't know, there's this fan page called Bruce Wayne, and I like to go on there and just talk shit to everybody, including the admin.
I'm surprised you haven't been
Yeah,
banned.
I'm surprised he hasn't been banned either. But anyway.
Like when people say, oh, Justice League or Batman vs Superman was a masterpiece, I'll just say something like, shut the fuck up.
and then usually if I see that shit, I'll go, I'm like, Mom, but don't you have anything better to do with your time than to talk shit to these
They
people?
say stupid shit.
Send me an invite. I want to witness this too.
You saw me do it before. After
I have seen you, but I stopped seeing those posts.
Oh, I don't do it as often.
Unless
But
maybe you haven't done it.
Yeah,
remember-
he's only done one in the last like couple months.
Okay, you need to get back.
I
on
didn't
that.
know people saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you follow that page and you post on it, it'll show
Oh,
up.
it'll show me
Yeah.
complaining.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll say, Mamba Gutierrez has commented on this.
And it's usually just me.
Just talking shit.
I noticed something about those pages. I think it's a lot of Indian, Middle Eastern people.
No, Indians are not Middle Eastern; they're Asian.
They're still in Asia. Or well, yeah, that whatever.
A lot of Indians.
A lot of Indians, a
Are
lot
they-
of brown people.
Are they like Navajo or
No, not native, not the American kind of Indians.
not the Native Americans?
They like support those movies hardcore. Like whatever you say is like about the DC movies. It's hubris.
Did you guys see the underwhelming Aquaman trailer?
Yeah, I did.
I was not excited about it by any means.
I mean, I'll still see it, but
I still watch it. I'm
Yeah.
just not like.
I watch it for Amber Heard.
Okay, so wait, back to my thing. So that guy posted on that Bruce Wayne page because they said he actually did something opposite. It wasn't like he's usually pretty for like DC films. It said when your secondary villain is better than your main villain, and the secondary villain was that like Squidward looking dude from Infinity Wars.
Ebony Maw.
Yeah, him, and the secondary villain was what's his name from Justice League? Fuck is his name? I can't remember.
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf. Yeah. And everybody, and he posts, he's like, except he wasn't the main villain though. And I'm like,
That's
yeah.
what he just said.
That's what he said. The secondary villain.
Yeah, right.
No. Secondary villain was what's his name? Ebon Maw
Yeah.
was better than the
Yeah, yeah.
primary villain in just
And then your friend was like, "Yeah, but he's not the main villain."
yeah. Steppenwolf wasn't the main villain.
Who does he think was the main villain then?
Well, Doomsday, or not? Doomsday.
No, he
No-
wasn't in Justice League.
No, I know, but supposedly but because he's
Oh, you're talking about Darkseid.
or Darkseid. I'm sorry, shit.
But he doesn't show up in that.
Right, exactly. That's the whole point. But he's like saying, and everybody else was like complaining about that too. They're like, because other people said like followed his like lead and like yeah, he wasn't even like he was like Darkseid's the main. I'm
let
like,
me-
but that's not the.
Looks like I got some work to do tonight, fellas.
But everybody's like, but the thing is like, yeah, okay, everybody. I mean, I get that Darkseid's pulling the strings or whatever, but that has nothing to do with the movie. Like, they don't. I mean, they kind of like infer a little bit, but they don't like flat out say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like the main villain in the movie was Steppenwolf.
I think I remember the last thing that I said that you told me to stop being a troll. I told some guy, he said Zack Snyder or something, Zack Snyder's masterpiece, so I just put quit dick riding.
Yeah. But anyway, so he commented on that, like, except Steppenwolf wasn't the main villain. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Yes, he was. Whatever. I'm like, I get what he's saying, but what do you call it?
I hear ya. Anyways, the internet is terrible.
So anyway, those are my
You get to
orders.
hear other
Hell
people's
no,
opinions.
motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Too many questions. There's too many questions.
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
All right, so I'm gonna run through these quick because we actually got a couple here.
We got a couple
One,
of
well,
what?
one question that actually has to do with what we talked about today, and another question that was questions from a listener. Okay. So here, okay, let's look at
all the questions are from listeners.
right, but this one is like, well, we got questions,
Okay.
like multiple questions
one of
from
them has to do with what we talked
one listener, and we have one question from another listener. So let's get to like the one that we talked about today. Dear Tony and Mamba, I am tired of taking a back seat to my boyfriend's video game addiction. I think you guys are perfect to ask about this. They came to the right place. He comes home from work, sits on the couch, and gets lost in his video games.
As he should.
It has gotten to the point where he barely speaks to me or even looks up from his game.
Then you need to learn how to start playing video games.
I know he chats with a lot of people, both male and female, on these games.
Must be Minecraft.
I suspect he has inappropriate conversations
Definitely Minecraft.
that he feels are harmless because he won't meet these people in person.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
Constantly being ignored is hurting my feelings. He never responds to my texts anymore because he's so busy on his game. I'm starting to feel resentful, lonely, and very angry. Please advise me on what to do. Angry in Oklahoma.
It's probably PUBG
Yeah.
because they're full of mouth breathers.
So, what do you suggest, guys?
Chill the fuck out. That's what I would say.
But she feels she's being ignored.
She should. Okay, I'll tell you what to do. So depending on what game he's playing, she should go out and get it. Take a while to practice. Get really good at it. Find his gamer tag and go constantly fuck him up.
To the point where he won't want to play that game anymore.
Yeah. Go bother him online.
But you know, then after that, she should talk shit to him. Like,
Yeah.
nonstop. Be like, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
And just talk like mad shit.
Yeah, that would make him quit video games altogether.
Yeah.
Or like if they're playing some sort of game, she's like, oh, at least you last longer here than you do in bed. Some sort of like that.
Nice.
That's
great advice.
That's great.
Something
That is
along
great
those
advice.
lines.
Damn, Amba.
It's like people don't enjoy things if not their significant others, but it's almost like you know what I mean? Like he's probably doing it to an escape, and if his girlfriend is playing video games,
Then that she takes away that escape.
yeah. So that's my advice.
I think that's actually solid advice, Mamba.
Thanks.
I like that.
Okay, so hold on. What if she tries it and she can't get good at it? What if she just can't get good at it?
Then you're a fucking noob, and you should just throw away your PlayStation.
Then she should just give up.
Yeah.
She lost him forever.
I think I have another idea. What if she just starts having getting fucking nasty, crazy in bed with him all the time, like want to fuck all the time? I mean, if he doesn't get away from his games from her trying to like have experimental sex, like butt sex and all sort
Groceries.
Yeah, gross everything. Like just go all out. You know what I'm saying? And if that doesn't get him away from the video games, then
She should just move on.
yeah, I think it's just time to move on. Find someone that's not a homosexual, because he's obviously not into that.
So just because he plays video games is a homosexual?
No, if he doesn't want to have sex with her, then he's probably a
Look,
homosexual.
man, sometimes you're tired. And you just want to sit back.
Enjoy your video games.
Yeah, that's so wrong.
I mean, you can still enjoy video games and enjoy
from what from what I hear, you're always playing FIFA, and you're not that good at it.
I heard you suck. Yeah.
You heard it wrong.
As a matter of fact, I heard it's one of the few things you're worse at than intercourse. So.
No, I am actually very good at both. FIFA and intercourse.
That's not what I heard.
Especially intercourse.
That is not what the word on the street is.
Well, the word on the street is obviously wrong.
Speaking of, really quickly, how's it going picking Juve?
Juve. What do you mean?
Like, has everybody been picking them?
Not yet, because the new game hasn't come out.
But they will.
Yeah, it's when FIFA 19 comes
Are
out.
you excited for that?
For them to be picked? No, not really. Not really, because I played. So since the World Cup edition was updated on this FIFA, I've been playing nothing but with international teams or national teams, I should say. And I really haven't played clubs, so I jumped back into the clubs just to see how to feel things out, and everybody's still playing with fucking Real. So I expect that to change once 19 comes out. Yep.
Next question.
All right. So this is a bunch of questions. So let's check this out here. So this is from Anita Mandalay. Well, seems like my last set of questions were too easy for you guys. So obviously, remember last time they sent us a shit ton of questions? Yeah. Let me try again. Remember, no one-word answers. If you choose not to answer, you drink. Oh, you got to probably put some more beer.
Shit,
I worked hard
drink
coming up with these
anyways.
questions, so if you answer all of them, you truly have no shame. Your friend, Anita Mandalay. P.S. Your podcast sucks. All right, question number 1. If someone was to make a film about your life, who would play you, and what would the title of your film be? Mama, go ahead. I think Ben Affleck would play you, right?
Obviously.
Or Adam Sandler?
Him or Adam Sandler, or somehow a combination of both of them. What would the title? Who would play you, and what would the title of your film? The title of my film would be "I'll Do It Tomorrow."
Release date.
The Mamba story. The release date.
Sometime soon.
Sometimes.
TBD.
Played by Adam Sandler.
Yep.
I think if someone were to make a film about my life, I think I would want
Put your mic closer, please.
who would I want to play me? Probably I would want one of the two actors that
Josh Hartnett.
that people always tell me that I look like. So either Chad Michael Murray
That you look nothing like him.
or hey, look, man, that's what people tell me.
Yeah, right.
All right. If people tell me I can't, I have no control over what other people see. Okay. So I'd either have Chad Michael Murray play me, or Zac Efron.
Both great choices.
I mean, people always tell me that I look like them. So
Yeah, except you don't.
look, man, I can't control what other people see. All right.
And what would the title of your movie be?
I don't know what's a good title for my movie. Oh, okay, I got it. My title would be. No, actually, no. That would be the synopsis. The synopsis of my movie would be: he was a good guy that was just constantly found in bad situations.
That's like a gravestone engraving, not a movie title.
No, I'm saying that would be a synopsis. That'd be a synopsis of my movie.
Oh, that would be a synopsis of your movie. What would be the title?
Yeah, would be a title. Good guy in bad situations.
There you go. That's
There.
better.
Nice.
Oh, all right. I guess it's my turn. Who would play me?
I got it. I know who would play you.
Who?
Patton Oswalt
That guy's hilarious.
or Danny DeVito. Either one.
DeVito.
No,
Someone short and round would have to play you.
but both of those guys are shorter than me.
Some,
No,
that's fine.
can I be Tom Segura?
No,
He's hilarious.
it would be
He's
okay.
fat too.
Okay, Danny DeVito, and it would be a romantic comedy where you accidentally get married to your cousin, but you're not really that bothered by it.
Yeah. And then hilarity ensues.
Yeah, exactly.
And what would the title be?
Shit.
The title
Keeping
would-
it in the family.
Yeah. And then the subtitle would be surprisingly not from Alabama.
Yeah.
Does it count if you answer my question?
Yes.
Definitely counts.
And then that song from the 90s that plays in every Air Bud movie. It's like, I forgot the name of the song. Me and my girlfriend were singing it the other day. Oh, fuck. And I look around and I gotta find it. Now it's gonna.
All right, what's the next question?
Hey, they answered it for me, so I don't know if this is against
No,
the
drink.
rules.
It was gonna take you forever to come up with your own.
Yeah.
No, I was
You're very
already.
you're very uncreative.
No, I already had it.
What was it?
The title was gonna be Junkyard, the Pussy Slayer,
Oh.
and played by the one, the only Leonardo DiCaprio.
I guess you
If
might.
anyone were to play you from the Pussy Posse, it would not be Leonardo DiCaprio.
You mind handing me one since you're opening another one? Oh, thank you.
I think if anybody would play you,
It would be
it'd
Lucas
be-
Haas.
Yeah, probably like the lamest one out of all of them. By the way, did you guys watch fucking
Don's Plum?
Oh, Don's Plum. No, I forgot about that.
All right, that's your homework for next
Was
week.
this the last beer?
Yeah, I don't want it.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Now I feel bad.
What? How's that the last one? There was
As in there's no
two.
more.
How many did you have, Mamba?
I only had one.
Oh, weird. Oh, okay.
Is that completely empty?
There can't be. There's got to be one more in there. Oh, how about that? All right.
Continue.
All right. Second question. What was the last thing your significant other did that got you angry at them?
The last thing my significant other did that got me angry.
So the last thing my girlfriend did that got me upset?
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact last thing, but something that she always does that bothers the fuck out of me. I think every woman does it, but like I'll pick her up from work or something. She'll tell me she's hungry. I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry too. And I'm like, what do you want? She's like, I don't care. You pick. I'm like, great. Let's go to Giordano's. She's like, nah, I just had pizza. I'm like, okay, well, let's go to Portillo's. Nah, I don't. Bitch, you told me to pick. If you don't want me to pick, why would you give me the power to do
the
so?
Power to do so. If you're not gonna like any of my choices.
You know what you should do next time? Pick stuff that you don't want.
Yeah.
That way she says no.
To narrow those down.
Yeah.
That's true, right? That way eventually she'll just get tired of saying no.
Yeah. Be like, I want groceries.
She knows I want that all the time.
All right, Tony.
I think the last thing she did that got me upset is like if she calls and I don't answer, like
She just keeps calling.
she keeps calling
Oh,
and then text message and then again and again and it's like, okay, just it's only been like an hour.
yeah.
Like
I don't need to text you all the time. I live with you. Well, I'm talking from my experience.
yeah. So I think that's the last thing. I mean, I guess I don't know if I get mad, but it does like kind of bother me. It's like shit.
Chill.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's the last thing.
Yeah. Like with me, sometimes I don't feel the vibration from my text message. So I don't see that I get a text message. I'm on Facebook. And she's like, oh, I see you can reply on Facebook, but you can't text me back.
Oh yeah, I get that too.
I'm like, bitch, relax.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, or if I like, yeah, I'll get those too. Like, she'll send me a message and I don't reply right away. But then, like, I'll post, like, I'll repost. I won't, like, it's not like I wrote the article on Facebook. I just thought it was funny and I was like, hit share.
Yeah.
But because I did that, now I have time to fuck around on Facebook, but I don't have time to text her. And she is none too pleased.
So the last thing that got me upset at my wife was she likes watching these videos or these TV shows of like unsolved like crimes and like unsolved murders or like jails and anyway, she's all these fucking weird ass shit. So she loves to, like, when I come home or whatever and she's watched one, she likes to tell me what it's about and like what the crime's about. But after a while, I just get tired of hearing. I'm like I really don't care. Like the reason I don't watch these shows because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're interesting.
I'm sure they are.
You should at least
Not
try
to me.
You should at least try to show some interest in what she likes.
Well, I have. Yeah, but
Especially since
You do realize you brought her from another country, right?
Listen.
So there's very few things that she is accustomed to, coming from a whole new world.
Hey.
And she found something she likes.
Well, first of all, move your mic closer.
And you're trying to shit on it.
Second of all, I'm not shitting on it. I listen intently, or at least I pretend I do. I pretend I listen, and I pay attention. I don't shit on it, but when I actually when she starts like going on about it, and she gets to like her third story of it, it gets tiring. I can only deal with so much murder mystery for one day.
That's
Is that the song?
yeah. Are we gonna get pulled?
Maybe if you play it long enough.
No, we won't get pulled. Oh, yeah. This will be your theme song.
Oh my god! No, that should be Tony's. The wrong guy in the wrong situation.
No, that goes perfectly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I'm actually the right guy. I'm just in the wrong situation. But yeah, you get the idea.
but so yeah,
I think you should try to like.
this isn't an advice-giving question. This is just
I think you should be a little
to answer a question.
Like she
Oh my god!
she was like in a different country.
The advice was last
She
segment.
was in a different country.
She needs to pique her interest somehow.
Yeah. I mean, when you come from another country, there's not much that she could talk to you about that will interest you because obviously she's coming from a third world country.
All right, so this is the advice part. I'm
So-
going to give you advice on your questions next.
I think you're just being a real dick.
The shows that
Well, why don't you answer your fucking girlfriend when she calls you?
'Cause sometimes I'm fucking busy.
You should never be too busy to answer her call.
Yeah, sometimes you are.
No?
Yeah, sometimes you are.
And if
But you know what?
You have to make time
But you
for
know
that.
what? If every time I saw her, she talked to me about how because you know what? She loves this one. There's this podcast that she's all into. It's called Sword and Scale.
Don't plug this.
Oh, shit,
podcast.
too late. Anyway,
Sword and Scale, yeah.
It's all about like unsolved murders or unsolved.
yeah, or gruesome murders.
Yeah. So she's all into it, and she'll tell me about it. I'm like,
far
oh, that's
superior
and,
podcast.
Yeah, and like she'll tell me about it. She's like, oh yeah, this one was about this, about that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's really interesting, and I'm actually genuinely interested in it. And I'll sit there and I'll listen because I know that's what she likes. So I show interest in things she likes. I'm not a dick like you, especially because she didn't come from another country. Well, she didn't come from another country, but I didn't bring her over from another country. Fucking stick her in a room Like, are there any windows in your room?
There's a window.
I feel like there's no windows in your room.
There's a window.
So she's in
There's
this room
bars
with
on them.
So you put your wife in this room with no windows, and all she has to communicate or have any idea what's going on around her is a TV. So she starts watching these shows, and you're like, you don't even care.
It's not that I don't care. I just after like the fifth story in like the span of an hour, I just want.
I'm
to get
sure the
tired of
stories
it.
are different.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, they are, but they're pretty much all the same. Somebody dies. They don't know who killed them, but they have suspects, and these
Yeah.
suspects are these people, or like possibly these people.
You should.
I can only listen to that.
You should
so
watch it
often.
with her and try to solve them.
No, because those are the shows that she likes to watch when she's on her own.
Oh, so when you guys are together, you have to watch.
We watch
shows.
Ozark.
You have to watch shows that you want to watch.
No, we watch shows like we picked like Ozark was something I was like, oh, you think you want to watch this with me? Like I showed her the.
I
preview
think
and
she
stuff.
just said that because she knew that's something you would like, and she's being considerate. You, on the other hand, are just being a dick.
No, that's not it. Anyway,
Okay, what are the list of shows that you both watched together that you both decided
Game of Thrones,
Okay.
maybe
Breaking Bad,
Both great shows.
that's a
Better-
great show.
Better Call Saul,
I've heard
I
good
haven't
things.
seen it, but I heard it's good.
Ozark.
Those all
Great
sound.
show.
Those, not,
Great show.
nah, I'm not
Who-
saying. I'm
who
not.
told you about it?
You did, Mom.
Oh.
No,
thank
I'm
God
not
bless.
saying. I'm not saying those are bad shows, but those all sound like shows that you would definitely want to watch and not her
But she wanted to watch them as well.
because you want to watch.
The only show that she watches that because of me, it is The Ultimate Fighter.
So she's watching it too because she wants something to talk to you about.
Yeah.
No, we don't talk about it. We just watch it.
So if she's watching Ultimate Fighter, which is probably shitty.
It is not. It's the best reality show out there.
Okay, like I said.
I heard The Contender is better.
So anyway, so she's watching.
Nah.
So she's watching.
Doesn't
this
have the
shitty-
drama.
She's watching this shitty show for you in this room that you put her in with no windows.
I watched Luis Miguel for her.
And
She was
you
dying to
can't-
watch
and,
that
and
show.
And it's not like she's asking you to watch the same shows that she's not asking you to watch the shows that she's watching. She's not having you like sit there and watch these same.
You do realize that we still have a bunch of questions left.
Look, I'm trying to save your fucking marriage here.
My marriage is fine.
because
questions are
because
fine.
once she steps out of that room and she sees daylight and sees that the whole new fucking world out there, she's fucking leaving your ass for some other motherfucker
Or she might
that is
fuck.
gonna sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I love that show. Let's talk about it, babe."
And she's not gonna
Tell
make
me-
you food anymore.
Tell me all about it. Why I'm not the one that's like not showing interest in the shit
But,
she like.
but she's gonna be gone. So she's not, when you come to do the podcast, she's not gonna be here to make your food.
You want me to start watching that show so I can talk to her about it so she'll stay? I'll do that for you if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
What show did she watch specifically?
No, she watches a bunch of them. You know that show?
probably
no,
like-
there's that one channel. There's a whole channel based on nothing but
ID?
like yeah ID. She watches that like all day.
Like First 48?
Yeah.
Isn't that like
Love
a free
it.
channel?
No, it's a cable channel.
Oh.
She watches that, and then she watches some of the prison ones, Locked Up and stuff on Netflix.
Wow, she has pretty good taste.
Yeah, she does.
I already watched
I
all the
don't know what
Locked
the
Up
fuck your
ones.
problem is.
No, I watched the prison ones. I don't watch the murder mystery ones.
She probably watch it because she's in a prison.
Yeah.
She can
good one.
fucking relate
Stupid as fuck.
She's probably
Anyway.
planning to
to
kill
escape.
you.
No, she's watching those prison shows to see how the fuck she's gonna
Oh,
escape.
yeah, after she kills you.
Yeah, she's like, how am I gonna get out of this room with bars?
Oh my god. Anyway,
For those that don't know, Junkyard's room does have bars on the
it
window.
does not have
Do you
bars
think-
on the window.
Do you think her pet name for Junkyard is what's Warden in
Warden.
Spanish?
Anyway.
Next question.
On average, how often do you rub one off?
Ooh, that's
Every
a quick,
week.
That's a quick one. Oh, a week?
Every week?
Every week, how often do you rub
don't
one
All
off?
right, so I will answer this.
I think I do on average once a day.
What do you consider how
So
many
that's 7 times a
day?
week?
Because
That's it. Yeah, 5 to 7.
I can.
I think I would assume every time you jizz is one rub.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Okay, then 3 to 4 times a day.
That's a lot. So how many times
Well,
per week?
because from what I understand, from what I've learned, that most guys they'll pump one out and they're done.
Yeah.
I could do it multiple times in one session, like 3 to 4 times, and then I'm good. Nobody, I haven't heard anybody else that does that.
No.
Like so, like if you
That's not normal.
beat your dick,
I do my dick. I come and I'm done.
just once.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah. 'Cause usually,
I feel like there's more in there that I can get out, and I usually do.
what the fuck?
Are you sure?
It's not a
are-
fucking
are
toothpaste.
you sure that you don't have a clitoris?
Last time I
Enlarged
checked,
clitoris?
An enlarged clitoris?
There's There's mucus coming out of it.
There's mucusy stuff that comes out of vaginas.
I only do it once a day. See, I started again because when I was living at my mom's house with me and my sisters, I was like, I can't be beating my dick here. It's a house full of girls. I got to be respectful. But now that I live with my girlfriend, I was like, well, they're gonna finish anyways. So I try to go for once a day. Usually when I shower, I take a shower, and I'll finish like 3 to 4 times, at least 3. Depends on how I feel. Sometimes it's a hassle. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll beat my dick. But I try to do it once a day.
So I used to do it at least once a day, but now I don't do it at all.
Why?
Ever. Because my wife's here.
You can still do it.
Yeah, but it's too much of a hassle, like you said, because like.
Well, you do it in your room,
right? And I need videos. I need like.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Like I need a lot of things around like.
All I need
for me to beat my dick
is my brain.
No,
yeah,
I can't do that. I can't do it off the old.
I can do it off the old dome.
No,
I usually go off.
I'm not that creative.
My girlfriend asked me, she's like, "What do you think about?" I was like, "I just visualize stuff that I've done before." She's like, "You don't think about porn or other girls?" I'm like, "No, I like to think about like things I've actually done."
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like a replay channel.
Yeah,
DVR.
I did that.
She one time she asked me, she's like, you don't think about me? I'm like, no, I would never defile you like that.
Oh,
I'd rather defile you in real life.
You don't want to be a part of what goes on in here. It's disgusting. So I got that from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
But when
I can't take credit for that. That wasn't straight off the old dome.
When she was gone on vacation, I did it every day. Well, she was gone, but not when she's here.
So I guess that means if I'm doing it, let's say 7 days a week, 6 or 7 days a week, like 3 times a session. That's like 21 times a week.
That's a lot.
Killing it.
You, sir, disgust me. All right. Anyway, what was the last?
Like a fucking stallion,
Jesus
dog.
Christ. What was the last thing your significant other did that got you embarrassed to be near them?
The last thing.
If anything, I've embarrassed
Yeah,
her.
That's pretty sure it's the other way around.
Well, if you can't answer, you have to drink.
What is she? She's not. She's a girl. Girls aren't usually embarrassing. They're okay. She'll. It wasn't embarrassing. I thought it was funny. But we were. So. I've got it in. All right, my girlfriend is well aware that I've got it in with one of her friends long before I started dating her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she's okay with it. You know, she's still friends with the girl. I mean, that was way before her, so she doesn't make a big deal. But one day we were at a bar, and she was with her girlfriends. And actually, no, I take that back. Okay, I'll still tell the story anyways because I built it up. But we were talking about some shit, and then I guess I said something to upset her. And she said really loud, she was like, "Oh yeah, well you fucked my friend."
Damn.
That wasn't the embarrassment, but that was.
Oh.
Now that I think about something that she really did that embarrassed me, that same night we went to everybody was kind of buzzed. We went to a diner. It was me, my girlfriend, and her friend, and they started like talking about the annoying stuff that guys do in bed, and like it was kind of embarrassing for me because I was like, "Is this bitch talking about me?" Well, one of the things she said is her and her friend were like, "Don't you hate it when guys are like, ooh, do you like that? Yeah, do you like that?" And then my girlfriend was like, "Yeah, that is so true." I was like, "Bitch, I do that. I'm just making sure you enjoy it." So I started getting pissed because if the shoe was on the other foot, and to say it was me and Tony at a diner, and my girlfriend was there, and me and Tony started talking about like, "Yeah, I hate it when girls like get on top and they whip their fucking hair all over the place and they think it's sexy and they look stupid." If I said something like that, she'd feel pretty shitty, right? So that was embarrassing.
All right, Tony. What was the thing?
I don't think she's ever done anything embarrassing in public. She's very. I don't know.
You have to drink. You can answer. Take some of Mamba's. Take a swig out of Mamba's beer.
I want to take a swig out of his beer.
I've been drinking like that.
You can take a swig out of my beer if you want.
I've been
I
going.
definitely don't want to swig out of your beer either.
Well, you get. I mean, that's the rule, man.
I guess I owe you a beer next time.
I've been spitting it back in. I'm like,
Yeah, it's all backwash.
Uh,
I'll make sure to drink extra next time.
the last thing my significant other that embarrassed me to be near them. Does it have to be in public or in private?
I'm assuming in public.
Okay, so she'll so in Spanish, she's like she calls Asians tacas, and it sounds like it does sound. And she'll be like, "Oh look," and she'll say it in Spanish, but
She'll
like it
point
still
at them?
sounds. Not to point at them. She'll say it like around them, and I'm like, "Shut up!" Like you never know. Like a lot of people around here like know Spanish, so it's like they might understand what the fuck you're saying. Like shut up! Like it's embarrassing.
But I've never heard that taca
Yeah.
tacas.
Tacas.
Is it like slang for
Yeah,
Asian?
it's like you know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Is that Leon slang?
I guess I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Eh. But anyway, that's pretty embarrassing.
What's slang for prison?
I don't know.
Or prison?
La. No, there is. I think there's a slang for prison, like the clink.
Cicero.
Junkyard's room.
When was the last time you cried, and for what reason?
When was the last time I cried?
Um,
I was watching Coco. If you've seen the movie, I don't really have to explain it. Not embarrassed by it. That was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
It made me
I
cry.
think I cried for that too.
If you don't like Coco, go fuck yourself.
Tony, when was the last time you cried? And what was the reason?
I think it was a movie. I'm trying to remember which movie it was. I didn't really cry, but I was getting a little. It's like I was. Oh man, it was like. I think I was starting to tear up a little bit. I was starting to get the feels.
Was it
I think
when Hodor died? Because that's the last time I
that
cried before
that one I definitely did, but I think it was one time after that. I'm thinking it was. I don't remember. I can't remember the movie, but I know it was a movie that I was just like, ugh, my
You're like,
chest,
my chest.
my chest.
It was a Fast Furious.
Oh, it might have been. Wait, because that one come out after the Hodor, the with Paul Walker. the
No,
last
that
one?
came in 2015.
Oh, because that one was
Right?
right in the feels.
Like, what is considered crying? Like straight up bawling or like
Tear. If there's a tear, you're crying.
I cried a couple minutes ago when I was laughing.
Okay, so there you go.
The time before that, I was watching. This is gonna sound really stupid. I was watching Netflix show, First Team.
I don't know what that is.
It's
okay.
about Juventus.
Oh. Not surprised.
The very
I think the fact that you watch that is gonna make me cry.
it's a documentary series about the team. The very last episode of the second season, season just came out. Second season. It's only 3 episodes per season. The very last episode was the farewell to Gianluigi Buffon, to Gigi Buffon, the goalie. He's been with the team for fucking ever, it seems like, and he's possibly one of the best goaltenders, if not the best goaltender of all time. Better than Oliver Kahn.
Oh, this motherfucker's trying to make me cry right now with his hurtful words.
Anyway, and he left the team and he was saying goodbye, and like he talks about it and stuff. It really got to me, and I shed a tear. It was really sad. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna cry again right now. But anyway, so that was the last time I guess I cried. Would you rather be caught picking your nose or picking a wedgie?
Picking a wedgie.
Yeah, I think wedgie.
I think nose.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just feel like that's more common than like picking your ass.
No.
I think wedgies are more common.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that one's more common.
I'm gonna go with wedgie.
Especially if you're doing like a quick one. You're just pulling it out. If you're picking your nose, you got to get in there.
Not if it's like an external, like when it's like hanging out here. Like that,
But I'm assuming you're doing the worst. And you're
It depends on how. Yeah, I guess if you're like sticking your fucking finger all up your nose, that's different. If that's the case, then I guess I will go wedgie. But if it's just like if I do one of these, like that's not that bad.
All right, next question.
When it comes to posting on social media and texting, which one has been your biggest regret to send, and what did you send?
There was one time when I was younger, and I was kind of like talking to my manager.
Wait, social media and texting, so we have to answer one for each?
I'm gonna say and or because I'm not
Yeah.
answering both.
Yeah, which one has been your biggest, like whether you're texting or social media?
There was one time when I was younger, I was like kind of talking to my manager, and I was trying to creep on her. This is like when I first started using Facebook, so I tried to look up her name, and
You posted it.
I tried to type up her name in the search bar, but I put it in the a fucking
it's the
post, and I
post.
pressed like,
Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with you?
oh man, that was pretty funny. It took me a few minutes to realize what I did.
So it was up
Did
for a
anybody
few
see it?
minutes.
No, but I don't remember. This was like a decade ago. But I hope nobody seen it. I'm pretty sure somebody saw it. They probably were like, "What the fuck? Why do you just type somebody's name?"
Tony,
Oh man, I don't think I mean, you guys see the shit that I post on Facebook. I don't think
what about texting? Drunk texts?
I'm a really big drunk texter.
Hey, well, it was 2 drinks. For not answering, that's 2 questions.
Hold
you
on.
gotta
I'm
answer.
thinking of something.
All right, I'll go and then you can.
Okay,
if
you go.
think
I'll
of-
think of something.
So my biggest, I would say, it's not really that I regret it, but it was definitely embarrassing. So there's this girl I was talking to. You guys know her. I was talking to this girl for a little bit before I got married, and I was talking to another one of my friends, a female friend, about her, and she asked me I think she asked me what religion is she or some shit like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never asked her. That's a good question. So I texted her asking her what religion she is, and I don't know. We got into a little text conversation about it. And I screenshotted it, and I was gonna send it to my friend to instead of me having to type out everything, I screenshotted it, and instead of sending it to my friend, I sent it back to her, like a screenshot of the conversation we just had. I sent it back to her,
Oh, yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like, "Why did you just send me a screenshot of?" I was like, "Oh, fuck."
That is hilarious.
And I was like, and you know what's funny? I just totally bullshitted because actually it was like part lie, half truth.
Okay, those are the best.
She-
You gotta mix in some truth in
Yeah,
there.
I was like, oh, you know what? My phone has been acting really weirdly. Like it just sends screenshots.
Phone.
It sends
Even though it was perfectly cropped to the exact.
no. It was actually the whole screenshot.
Yeah.
It was, I was like, my phone's just been sending screenshots to people like randomly,
what?
which
What is
was
this?
partially true. My phone was seriously taking screenshots of a lot of things without me even touching it.
Mm-hmm.
It would just start taking screenshots. It wouldn't send it to anybody. That part was a lie. But it would just automatically just take screenshots of my fucking
Yeah, yeah,
shit
yeah.
out of randomly.
Did she believe it?
I don't think so. She said she did, but I don't
No,
think she
probably
bought it.
not.
'Cause she never domed you off after that.
I don't think she was gonna know me off either way. But I don't think that had anything to do with it. But that's probably my biggest moment. Tony, you got anything?
Fuck.
I guess you owe us 2 drinks.
Oh, you guys
What's
two
up?
drinks because
All right. Let's say you're recording an episode of NKOTP, and somehow at the exact moment you find out the world will end exactly 1 hour. What would you say and or do during that time? This is easy for me. I'd fucking leave. Fuck you guys. I'd be like, all right, guys. I would
Wait,
just
let's
stop
say
recording
you're
and be
recording
like,
where would you go? The world's gonna end.
I go upstairs and fuck my wife. I'd be like, all right, guys, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I like that idea. I'd do that too.
Such a dick.
Okay.
I'll kill you, Mamba.
I mean, why? He's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, all right.
That-
Doing me a favor.
Such a dick.
That's the only thing. Or I would find,
I mean,
okay,
that's
I'll be
kinda-
respectful. I wouldn't have intercourse with your wife. I would find the nearest. Would I just be dying, or would everybody be dying?
Well, the whole world's gonna end.
world.
Oh, I would find the nearest woman that's not your wife.
His mom.
Your mom?
No, she's off limits too, asshole.
Okay. And
Go to the neighbor, dude. There's how many fucking
yeah, I'll
women
start
live around
knocking on
here?
the door.
Be like, hey, anybody want to fuck?
Look, I
We're all gonna die.
Gotta bust this nut before I leave.
I like that idea.
What about you, Tony?
No, I like Mamba's idea.
Go to the neighbors?
No, the first idea.
Fuck you guys.
And if there's time, I'd drive to the nearest McDonald's.
And
Well-
then order something on the drive-through and not pay for it.
Yeah,
because we're all gonna
exactly.
fucking die anyway. Make them give you extra sauce.
Exactly.
But the thing is, too, is does everybody else know the world's gonna end? If that's the case, I might go. I might risk it all and say, let me hit up
Yeah.
a girl that I really want to have sex with, and be like, hey, I mean, if nobody's hit you up yet,
Well, you said you find out the world will end, so I'm guessing
right?
everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if everybody else knows, I'll hit up a girl, be like, hey, if I'm the first in line and nobody's hit you up, do you want to fuck real quick? Like, my wife doesn't gonna fuck. We're all gonna die in an hour. Shit, I give two shits.
That's true. And marriage is for this world, not the next.
Exactly. Like, you want to fuck real quick and
They do say till death do us part. So once
Yeah.
you're dead,
Hey,
right? It's part.
deal is done.
deal is done.
Exactly. So yeah, like Jon Snow, my watch has ended.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. If you had a chance to make out with any animated character, examples Disney, anime, etc., who would it be?
Ooh, with an animated character.
I would have to say, I think the one I found like the sexiest would probably have to be Belle
From Beauty and the Beast.
from Beauty and the Beast. As far as animated goes, I'm trying to think of any other ones.
I'm gonna say Lola Bunny when she was in her Space Jam outfit.
Jessica Rabbit's pretty fucking hot too.
Is that Jessica Rabbit?
No, Lola Bunny is
Oh, Jessica
she's an
Rabbit's
actual rabbit.
from Who Shot?
Who Framed Roger
Who
Rabbit.
Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah. Lola Bunny.
But she's a rabbit. That's
Doesn't matter,
bestiality.
it's animated.
It's animated.
Yeah, it's true. It's an
It's not
animated
real.
character. Yeah. Tony. Yeah, I think I have to go with Belle.
I think that was. I was thinking of Belle. I was thinking either Belle or.
I was thinking Belle or Ariel. Those are my top
Nah,
picks.
I wasn't really big on Ariel. She didn't get my dick going.
But human form, not mermaid Ariel. Human Ariel.
Human Ariel, not the mermaid.
No.
Why are you being I can't. It's not racist.
Speciesist.
Yeah. Why are you being
Because
prejudiced?
I'm not
against
down with
different
fucking
species?
fins. Scales hurt my dick.
Yeah. I think it would be either Belle or what's that other Disney one? Definitely had to be a Disney. Not Elsa. What was the other one?
Anna.
Yeah, I think I liked Anna more.
But you watch a lot of anime. I'm surprised you guys didn't pick an anime character. You guys watch a ton
I
of
thought
anime.
about-
Well, I thought about it, but no one's gonna know it.
That's
Name
exactly
one.
what I thought.
So what, just name one, who
nobody's gonna
cares?
No one's gonna know.
Just name one. Who gives
Do
a
you
fuck?
know who Faye is from Cowboy Bebop?
No.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
But still, so is she should take over for whoever you just said?
Yes and no. Because, like, kid me thought Lola Bunny was really hot in Space Jam. But teenager me had a crush on Faye.
Tony.
Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. She had giant titties.
That was up there, yeah.
Ooh, you know who else I really loved? Rogue from X-Men.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
She was sexy.
But she'll make you shrivel up if you kiss her.
Yeah, I know. It's alright, my dick's already shriveled, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, let's run through these questions.
All right,
It's getting
all right,
late.
Alright. Really got a few more. As an adult, have you ever taken a bubble bath?
I have not, but I'm not
No.
but I'm not opposed to it.
I'm opposed to it. It's inconvenient.
Well, it depends on how big the tub is.
I too have not, but
You son of a bitch.
such a dick. But for a couple reasons. A, yeah, the tub's too inconvenient. It's too small.
I think your size is too inconvenient.
Maybe.
The tub is perfectly convenient sized.
The bubble, you gotta buy like little beads or some shit, right?
Those are bath bombs.
Whatever. Oh, that's just too much work. If I get like a humongous tub,
But even then,
Yeah.
I still don't like it. I much prefer like taking a hot shower.
I've been in what do you call it? A whirlpool. Is it with the jets? And we
Like
and we
a
put
jacuzzi.
a jacuzzi, and we put bubbles in it. Does that count?
Sure.
I did one of those. I did that when I was in Mexico. With some bitches. All right. What do you wear to go to sleep? Pajamas, tidy whities, boxers, nude. Mamba.
I usually just wear a pair of basketball shorts and no t-shirt.
All right. Tony.
If that's
Boxer briefs.
sometimes I'll just
Usually
wear
what I wear.
my boxers.
Yeah, or my underwear.
I usually wear either boxers or basketball shorts, like Mama says.
Do you go to?
I can't wear shorts.
Do you sleep with a shirt on or shirt off?
Shirt on.
I sleep
You
with
sleep
a shirt
on?
I sleep with a shirt off.
I can't. I sleep with a shirt off.
Depends on the weather. But
Shirt on, socks on.
Okay, that's fucking weird.
You sleep with your socks on?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Swear to God. I do everything. If I could shower, I'd shower with my socks on.
Why do you wear your socks on when you're sleeping?
Why not?
Do you
Don't
fuck
you-
with your
My
socks
feet get
on?
cold.
Your feet, even during the summer,
Yeah.
don't your feet feel constrained when you're
Nope.
sleeping?
They feel comfortable.
Do you leave your socks on when you're fucking?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Definitely do.
Next question, please.
Have you ever had a crush on a friend, significant other? If so, who?
Friends. Actually, I'm usually the friend who has a significant other that everyone has a crush on. I'm not gonna say who because I'm not in the business of selling out my homies, but I'm pretty sure I'm the one, and it has been proven.
Nice.
But I'm trying to think if it's ever been the other way around.
I'm gonna say no.
No? Never?
On a friend's significant other? I don't think so.
Did you finish your beer?
Yeah.
Because you have to drink it. You can't answer the question.
Well,
Oh, well, I already drank
yeah.
that.
That's no one-word answers.
I said no.
That's why no one-word answers.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
I think you have to drink.
yeah.
Oh, I did drink.
All right. If I think of it, I will come back because I don't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. I may have. I'm just trying to remember who.
See, like, I guess two is like, what's the...
Yeah, because every girl that I've had a crush on,
like,
it's a girl that I've already like if I've ever liked a friend's significant other, is because I probably still like them and I've already dated them.
I'm curious to know. Okay, so there's a lot of variables here for me at least. It's either A, how strong of a crush. Like if I think they're attractive and like I definitely put it in them. That's one thing.
We didn't specify, so just any crush.
If
If it's a small crush.
If it's like a crush before they started dating, that's another thing too. So like for example, there was this girl I liked when. Oh, okay. There was this girl I liked when I used to work at this electronics store, and it will not be named.
Circuit City.
Circuit Shitty, and me and my coworker had a bet of who could get this girl to go out with them first. And let's just say I lost. He ended up marrying them.
Oh shit! You lost big time then.
But from what I hear, it's better off this way.
Ooh. So in other words, you won.
I did win in the long run.
Nice.
I won the long game. He won the short bet. So if you count that, then I did have a crush on my friends, but it was all in good fun.
Yeah, because I think that if I've ever had a crush on a friend's significant other, it's mostly when, like, I've had a crush on them, like I've known them before they were dating.
I fucked this girl that had fucked my friend, and I knew about it. Does that count?
What?
So I used to live in St. Louis, and me and my really, 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 really good friend in St. Louis, like he was like probably my best friend in like at the time in St. Louis because all my friends here lived here, obviously, and it's a little different. You know, obviously, he was like my best friend at like there. If that makes sense. And we hung out all the time, and this one time he took me to this chick's house because he wanted to get domed off by her, and she had a friend there, and he was trying to get me to fuck her friend. So this probably is ratchet as fuck, but so he was getting his shit on with his friend, and the girl and me were in this other room, and she's like, I'm sorry we can't have sex, but I just had a baby, and I'm not supposed to have sex with this like this amount of time, and I'm like, that's cool, don't worry about it.
At least she was down.
She was fucking down. Well, she just popped out a kid. Of course she's down.
Of course she's down.
Anyway, so the girl he was fucking next room, me and her, like a few months later, started fucking. But he was cool with it. He didn't like because they weren't dating. They were just like fucking
smashing.
They were just smashing, and me and her started smashing.
You started smashing too.
Huh? And I started smashing her, and he was cool with it. So we were still really good friends. We still are friends. So
You ever hit him up like, hey, remember that bitch we smashed?
Yeah, actually, I did not that long ago.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know if that counts as a crush.
Sure, why not?
But anyway, so yeah, All right. If you were gay for a day and not for the stay, which celebrity would you kill, fuck, and marry? Go, Mamba.
Which celebrities would I kill? So they'd have to be guys.
Yeah. If you were gay for the day and not for the
I
stay.
would kill Logan Paul. I would book Tom Hardy.
Okay.
And I would marry Bobby Lee.
What? Bobby Lee sounds like it'd be a horrible husband.
He would, but he's funny, so I'd marry him.
All right. Tony, kill, fuck, marry. What guys? Celebrities.
I would probably kill. Wait, who did you say you would kill?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Okay, if you would kill Logan Paul, I would want to kill
Say Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. Yeah, I would kill the brother.
What about Aaron Paul?
Doesn't.
No,
Oh no, he's cool.
Aaron Paul's cool. Aaron would be like my BFF. I would probably fuck Carmen Carrera.
Wait, what? Is that a guy?
It's transgender, so technically, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wait, so is she?
Yeah, she's
Is she a transgender female?
yes,
So she was once a male.
yes. So it
All
counts.
right. Does she have a penis?
Yes.
Nice.
Wait, don't know, but if she did,
You'd still fuck her.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm gay for the day,
Yeah. Got it.
and I would marry.
But that's kind of like
yeah.
a
Well,
workaround.
hey, man. Too bad you didn't think about it before I did.
I don't know that many transgenders.
That's why I'm looking him up.
So you're trying to be gay and not gay at the same time.
Yes.
That doesn't. I don't think that counts.
Oh well.
I think you owe us another drink.
Nope. You don't like it. You should have come up with it.
Hurry up. We're already out of time.
And I would marry this bitch, Jamie Clayton.
The fuck is
Not
that?
bad looking.
Does that used to be a guy?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't be able to tell.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Buck Angel.
Fuck, marry, kill. I would kill Chris Brown. It's easy. I would fuck Leonardo DiCaprio. And I would marry Ryan Gosling.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
He seems like a sweet guy.
Next question. We got to power through these.
All right. Have you ever ignored a friend's text? If so, what are the reasons?
All the time. Just because I just sometimes don't.
He ignores our fucking messages
I
all
ignore
the fucking
it, yeah.
time. Mamba?
Have I ever ignored a friend's text or just message?
I think you just do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've ignored people's text messages.
Why?
Because I don't want to be obligated to reply or hang out.
I've ignored Tony's messages because he stood me up.
Yes, you
That
have. I
was
know it.
funny. He threw such a hissy fit.
Name one thing you would change about each person in this room.
You wouldn't be so fucking lame. And what would I change about Mamba?
Tony would be younger.
What? Why?
Because I feel weird hanging out with a senior citizen.
All right, I didn't want to go this. I didn't want to say what I originally was gonna say.
What are you gonna say?
But you backed me into a corner.
I left you no choice.
You left me no choice. If I could change something about Mamba, I would change his diameter,
Oh, my circumference.
his circumference.
Mama, you didn't give me.
Oh, you're perfect.
I think you owe us a drink.
Perfectly useless.
No, you complain about me all the time.
Huh?
You complain about me all the time.
Yeah, that's why I'll cut you some slack this time. Oh, what would I change about you?
That stop bothering you all the time? To get off your dick?
Yeah, there's sometimes you get really annoying.
Yeah.
Like when you're text messaging me about this book that I have to return.
Well, because you gotta return this book. Anyway, I would change Tony's from standing me up all the time and be a little less flaky. This podcast technically would have taken place years ago if you didn't flake out on me about our YouTube series we were going to make.
That's true.
What were you guys going to make a YouTube series about? You guys still can. You guys got cameras.
Yeah, but we're already on the podcast. You can't do two things at once. He doesn't want to show up for one, let alone two.
The ship sailed.
And Mamba, I wish Mamba would stop complaining about coming to record the podcast.
Never.
That's the thing I would change. All right. What is your craziest sexual fantasy? I think mine's easy. Three-way, man. I've 2 girls, not me and a dude and like another chick or anything like that. Like I want to fuck 2 chicks. I don't know how crazy
So
that
does
is. That may not be very crazy, but
So does everybody.
But that's just like, dude, I just can't. Like, there's times I just can't stop thinking about it. Like, how great would it be? Like,
I don't know.
I feel like yes, there's a lot of pressure. Like, it's not gonna be maybe as fun as it seems, especially what I've read online. It's not as cool as it sounds, but I still would like to try it. You know, I don't know. I think that's my craziest sexual fantasy. Tony,
I don't know.
want to fuck a horse or something?
Definitely not. No, it's nothing illegal by the.
It's not illegal in every country.
That's true. It's true. You can always go.
Only the countries that matter.
You want to fuck a lady boy?
I mean, that's not a crazy sex. That's not like something I fantasize about.
But it's kind of crazy.
I mean, that is crazy. I don't know. I think given the opportunity, like, it would depend on the situation. Like, let's say, like, you meet a girl, you're about to get it in, then you realize, oh,
she has a dick.
But by then, you're already like,
you're already hard.
You're already drawing wood. It's like,
yeah, I'm 3 strokes deep.
Might as well put it in her butt.
It's kind of like we were talking about when we were downloading porn back in the day, back before you got previews and you waited all night for it, and then you wake up and it's like, oh shit, it's gay porn. Well, looks like you're beating your dick to gay porn until something else downloads.
I have another one. Back in the day, this isn't a recent one because I'm not with this person anymore. But my ex-girlfriend, her sister was quite attractive, and I used to always want to get a 3 with her.
2 sisters?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be gross.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I think that'd be. No, I'm on board with that.
And you'd be.
Oh, twins. That would be.
You just like.
See, I don't know. I don't want to do twins, and I'll tell you why. Because it's like fucking the same person. They're two. They look exactly alike.
No,
they need to be different.
I think you can.
If they're going to be sisters, they need to be.
I think you could be creative with some twins.
Or another one, which would also be awesome, is a hot mom and daughter combo duo. Ooh. That might be a nice 3-way action.
Feel weird.
How about just a hot mom?
They don't have to do anything with each other. I just want to fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Like, it doesn't, like, they don't have to, like, kiss or do anything crazy. I just want to put my dick in them.
I gotcha.
You know? Something like that. Mamba, you didn't answer anything?
Sometimes I think about it. But apparently, now, science says that a male's prostate is a pleasure zone. Sometimes I'm like, would I let my girlfriend diddle me?
That's pretty crazy, Mamba.
I'm like, what if one day,
she just stuck your finger up your butt?
I just took a shower. I'm like, okay, I'm all clean. Everything's good. My bowels are evacuated.
You guys are fucking, and she just
go nuts
up the butthole
just to try it out. But then I'm like, then I think about it. I get real tight. I'm like, I'm not letting
nothing's penetrating you.
Nothing's going up there. So,
that's a good one.
So what's holding you back? Are you afraid that you might like it?
I'm afraid that I might like it.
And it's the gateway.
Yeah,
it's a gateway.
It's a gateway to the homosexuals.
Yeah, the homosexuals. I'm gonna turn around and tell my girlfriend, "You just made me gay." But you hear about it. People say
first it's a finger, then it's a toy.
People say
then it's a dildo.
Then it's a dick.
Then it's a dick.
Then it's a full blown.
Finally.
Dick. But people say it's like it's great, I guess. But then I it's taboo. I'm scared to try it.
There was someone that told me that her and her boyfriend, when they would fuck, she would just stick his finger up his ass and he would just fucking blow a load in like seconds.
All over.
Like as soon as she stuck it up his ass.
It was like a button.
Yeah. Every time.
So he probably had a little sugar in the tank.
I don't know, man. Something's going on. All right, let's get to the next one. That's a good one. We only got 3 more. Have you ever been caught masturbating or doing something equally embarrassing by a family member?
No. Kind of.
I never have.
I wasn't caught, but my grandfather knew what I was doing. I was taking a shower in Mexico, and I was in there for like an hour, and then my grandfather comes banging on the door. He's like, "What are you in there for so long? What are you just playing with yourself?" And I was like, "Oh, no. I was.
You were.
Oh,
so
man.
That's about it.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so I think I'm going to have to drink because I honestly can't think of anything. Probably say no because I'm very, very cautious when I do things.
Yeah, I always make sure it's always behind locked doors
Have you ever forgotten your significant other's birthday or anniversary?
all the time. I'm very bad with dates.
I'm super bad with dates. Yeah, and I forget all the time
Like
too.
I forget birthdays.
I set reminders on my phone
Like
for
I
that.
barely remember my family's birthdays.
I never remember my family's birthday. Everything I have to put down, and I have to put reminders, otherwise I'll forget.
Yeah, so I'm just I do. That's because I'm just bad at it. It's not because I'm a dick. That's something else. But I'm bad with dates.
My girlfriend's birthday is 5 days after mine, so it's kind of easy to remember.
That's convenient.
Very convenient. How about anniversaries?
Anniversary. We've only.
You did forget. You forgot this year. You didn't remember till
We
day
didn't
of.
really have an actual date.
Yeah, but you still the anniversary. Like, oh shit, I can't record. Today's my anniversary. I forgot.
I just made that excuse
Oh, fuck you then.
to not record.
No, because your girlfriend puts it on Facebook that same day about your anniversary doing
Oh,
something.
well, maybe I didn't lie.
All right. What's the most you've paid for sex-related activity, and what did you pay for?
Never paid for anything. I already told the story.
I think I paid like $90 in Vegas to get domed off.
It's actually
It's
not
not
a
that
bad
bad.
deal.
No, it wasn't bad. She was hot. She was half Asian or part Asian. She's nice. She's pretty hot.
You got some that.
She was trying to get me to pay like I think
You got
100.
that fever, huh?
I think she was trying to get me to pay like 200.
You
I was
talked
like,
her down.
No, I'm like, no, I talked down to like 90.
Nice.
So
I've never paid for a working girl, but I mean, we all pay in some way or another, right?
yeah,
Good point.
I've never like as a working girl, like someone no. The most I paid. Well, it's sexual related, so I guess it doesn't actually include
Yeah,
like
it's true,
intercourse.
you're right.
So actually, yes, actually I did think about this now that I'm talking about it. The most I paid was like $60, and it was fucking stupid. It was I was in Mexico for fucking of all places. Me and my cousins went to this strip club. And in Mexico, it's different than here. In Mexico, you can actually touch, and and they sit on your lap, and you can touch their tits and everything. Here, you can't. In most places, you can't touch anything. Just can't keep your hands there, so they can touch you. You can't touch them. And we went to this place, and this chick that I didn't find attractive. She had some big tits, but I did not find her attractive in the least. Came and sat down next to me, and she was trying to like get me to like buy a dance and stuff. And she was trying to like she sat on my lap. She grabbed my hand, put it on her tits and stuff. But I'm like. She just wasn't doing it for me. Like, there were other girls around there that were hotter than her, and she just wasn't like. I was like, I just don't like her. I didn't like her. And then she asked me to buy her a drink, and I'm like, I guess, whatever. I bought her a drink. The fucking check came. It was like 700 pesos or something crazy like that. I'm like,
$7.
what the fuck? All I had ordered was her drink, and I think I ordered one thing for me, and I know how much my shit cost, and it was not that much. Like, I don't know if I paid for the drink and, like, some services of hers, like, for her to sit on my lap and shit, or her drink was that expensive, which I highly fucking doubt. So that's the most I paid for.
That's $70, right?
It was like 60.
it's like $7.
No, it was like $60. And I was like, what the fuck? And she fucking cleaned me out because I didn't have that much cash on me. And, like, I paid that, and that was the end of my money. I had no more money. I had to pay the fucking tab, and that was it. I was fucking pissed. Fuck that. That's like, and the only sexual part of it was she was sitting on my lap and I was grabbing her tit. That's about it. But still,
That maybe
not worth it.
to her that was worth $60.
Not for me. It wasn't. My dick was even hard. Sucks.
I think the most I paid was 100, not even have sex.
That sucks.
Yeah, some hooker.
Oh yeah, with that girl that you couldn't get your dick harder for.
No, this is a different one. This is in Vegas.
Oh, all right.
She like, I didn't want to seem like a lame, so I pulled out money out of my pocket. She sat on my lap, and I was like, she's like, do you want to have fun? I'm like, yeah, and I pulled out $100 bill, and she's like, oh, you're not gonna need more money than that. I was like, okay, I'll go get some. So I went down, pulled out some money. I came back to the room, and she was leaving. She was like, sorry, baby, you took too long. And I'm like, okay, well, I can ask her for my
thanks for me giving you $100.
Thanks for dry humping my lap for $100.
So anyway, I think we've answered the majority of them. The ones we didn't answer, I think, are kind of lame. So yeah, we have no shame. I think that's what we concluded with this.
This is the longest episode ever, I think.
It was pretty fucking long. All right, guys. Watch us on, or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter at New Kids on the Pod. See us on Instagram, also New Kids on the Pod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube. Shoot us an email, newkidsinthepod@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail, 774-40-NKOTP. Mamba.
In a world full of open salad bars, take as much as you can get.
As much as you can.
All right, guys. Hopefully we will check you out next week. Kissies on your dickies.
You're listening to New Kids on the Pod.
Right.